Texas. Middle school football is live on Concho Sports Network. Tonight's broadcast is a production of San Angelo's own Pixelcast Media and presented by First Community Federal Credit Union. It's a yearly tradition here in San Angelo as two middle schools go head-to-head. And a lot of people are interested because this is the future of your Central Bobcats football program on the field right now. As we get ready to kick off between the Glen Raiders and the Lone Star Texans, the Space Raiders and the Texans in the annual showdown tonight on Concho Sports Network. We have a nice crowd here, nice and cool, as we get ready. The Texans are kicking it off. Captains for the Texans, Julian Campos, Kason Brown, and Aaron Rosenstrom were the captains for them. This is the white team, the Lone Star Texans white team. Is that white? Which would be, that's Royce Piggott, Braden Gouveia, and Jordan Tyndall, the captains. I was getting ahead of myself as we'll have two games tonight, 8-minute quarters. We'll have about 10 minutes in between each game, 5-minute half times. The Texans and the Raiders for the bragging rights. They get to do this one time. The 8th grade, two teams, A and B. And here we go. The kickoff from the Texans to Glenn in the green.
The squib, and he's having trouble picking it up.
And it's, something's on the ground. I thought it was the football. Heading toward the far sideline is Zaire Jarito. Zaire Jarito on the return. What was that on the field there, Arlen? By the way, I'm Darren Prater. Arlen Ponder is alongside.
I think it was, looks like a shoe, maybe?
Okay. I thought it was the ball for just a second, but that's a nice return by Zaire Jarito. And these are guys that are going to make their way up in the program and be a part of the Central Bobcats program, and they're pretty hyped about it. Every year, they're very hyped to become Central Bobcats because, they might be that team that does that thing, makes history. Glenn on first down. It'll be from the 40, moving left to right in their green with white numerals, and they hand it off.
Oh, and he has a
nice run. He can take it to the house. 40, to the 30, to the 20. This is Jaden Semino. How about it? Touchdown. That's an Alpha Paving touchdown for Glenn on the first play from scrimmage. Wow.
Yeah, it looked like it was just a little sweep that they ran.
Yeah, it was just basic football. Medical Arts Pharmacy bringing you our instant replays tonight in this junior high and middle school 8th grade showdown for the bragging rights.
Sorry, as we get acclimated here.
Yeah. Are they going for...
Yeah, they'll go for two.
They will go for two. It is 6-0. Whoa, the turf monster got him good that time.
Romeo.
Trying to go for two, didn't get it. He lost his footing. So he's mad. He slapped the turf.
It's all right.
Well, it remains 6-0. 7:33 to go. We're just underway. Lone Star versus Glenn, the annual showdown, live on Concho Sports Network. You're watching middle school football on Concho Sports, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union.
Check out why First Community Federal Credit Union is the #1 local auto lender in the Concho Valley. With new, used, or refinance autos, we can save you money. First Community has great payment options and low prices on GAP, extended warranty, and credit life insurance, so we can make your payment fit your budget. So be smart, bank smart, and contact First Community today for your auto financing needs.
At Sheriff's Landscape, we care about the quality of trees that you put in your landscape. Therefore, we grow our trees here locally in the Concho Valley. As a certified arborist, I not only care about the quality of your tree being planted, but I am also qualified as a tree risk assessor. I can evaluate the health of an older tree or the risk that it may have to you and your property.
Welcome back to San Angelo Stadium, 6-0. The Raiders of Glenn lead the Lone Star Texans. It only took them one play from scrimmage to score on a big run. A 2-point conversion, no good. So the kickoff now to the Texans of Lone Star, and a nice return for them as well to the 46-yard line. They'll be moving right to left. Game one Lone Star versus Glenn. It's a tradition here in San Angelo, and we're glad to be a part of it. We started broadcasting this thing several years ago, like 3, 4. It's been about 4 years.
About 4 years, I think. One of my favorite games of the year to do.
We were a part of it before you could actually even broadcast the game by UIL rules. Out here doing reports. Oh, ball's on the ground. And they make something out of nothing across the 50. Nice run. That's, let's see.
Number 24.
That's going to be Brody Mellis. So this is Lone Star Texans white team against the green team of the Glen Raiders.
And the band is here.
I like it. It's a big deal. Crowds on both sides here at San Angelo Stadium. It is second down. Low snap again. The quarterback picks it up. That's Hudson Harrison, the quarterback, and gives it to Brody Mellis, who runs to the left. He's close to a first down, I believe.
I think he's going to be about a yard short.
Yeah, I think so. If anybody's watching, we get any names wrong or something wrong, let us know on the YouTube or Facebook.
Yeah, work with us.
Work with us. Don't roast us immediately. There's plenty more you can roast us about later.
Until Friday night.
Yeah. Central Friendship Friday night, wrapping up the season for the Bobcats. That'll be on Concho Sports. And the handoff, it goes to the left again. They seem to be not having much luck on the snaps, getting them to the quarterback high enough where he doesn't have to reach down for him and hurry and give the ball to somebody. That was Brody Mellis again.
It'll be a loss of 1. It's going to bring up 4th and 4.
These coaches do a great job, and really fortunate to have this feeder program into Central where they're learning the same things. They're learning the basics, but they're learning what they will be doing later on.
And I was trying to remember, Lone Star won both of the games last year, right?
I believe they did.
Oh, did they get him to jump? Nope, a false start.
I saw a whole bunch of green jerseys come across, but wasn't on them.
Lone Star will pick up their first penalty of the night.
Gavian Arredondo is number 63. Look at him. That's a big kid.
And, it's deceptive being up here and seeing them on the screen versus being meeting them in person, because most of those Bobcats, you're like, man, they're like 9 foot tall, and then you meet them and they're like 6 foot tall, but they play like they're 9 foot tall.
I met a couple this year that actually surprised me how big they were. Usually I'm like, oh, you're not as big as I thought. No.
Oh, yeah. Late sub in. Looks like number 4.
It's going to be Aiden Ramirez. We'll go out of that pistol.
And
now they got it organized. They seem to be a little bit off kilter here on 4th down, and they will punt it away. Will be returned. Secured in between 2 defenders. Gets out of another tackle, still going, and dives ahead to the 37-yard line. That was a
Julian Fuentes.
Nice return for Julian Fuentes.
Lone Star with a 4 and out.
So Glenn, it only took them one play from scrimmage, just on a basic run to the right.
Yeah,
took to the house.
How far was that run?
It was about 60.
I think so.
I think it's about 60 yards because the return was to the 40. And here they come, the green-clad Glen Space Raiders. You can tell by the spaceman on the logo, the kind of Raiders they are, and their mascot.
And you know what? I love that they have blank helmets.
Yeah, that's what I wore in junior high, regular old white.
And look at that. That looks like the exact same play going to the other side, and he is off to the races.
Exact same dude. Twice. Jaden Semino. And Semino has an Alpha Paving Glen touchdown, number 20. That's 2 times. It took 1 play for Semino to take it to the house. From the same place almost.
Yeah, that kid's got some gas.
Yeah, he sure does. But it was almost from almost the same amount of yards as the first touchdown. To a P. 5:42 to go. We're doing 8-minute quarters here. 2 games tonight. We have the band. It'll be fun. Yeah, it's funny. The crowd's not going to stay. They're not all on the same side, like all San Angelo folk. No, tonight we're going to separate into our faction, our tribes. Gonna throw for the 2 points, and he can't bring it in. Catchable ball. Bryant Jekyll, the intended receiver. He was all alone back there, but nonetheless, it's 12-0. 5:42 to go in the first. You're watching the showdown between Lone Star and Glenn live on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union.
At Church Landscape, we care about the quality of trees that you put in your landscape. Therefore, we grow our trees here locally in the Concho Valley. As a certified arborist, I not only care about the quality of your tree being planted, but I am also qualified as a tree risk assessor. I can evaluate the health of an older tree or the risk that it may have to you and your property. Come see us at Church Landscape, where we care about the quality of your trees.
Welcome back to San Angelo Stadium. You're watching middle school football presented by First Community Federal Credit Union. Kickoffs tonight brought to you by Church Landscape Company. I was eating a little bit of a sandwich.
Yeah, we were both trying to get supper in.
We're snacking. We're having a good time. It's just chill out time.
Well, we're not, you know what, and something posted earlier today of whenever you and I did that Abilene game and froze our tails off about 3 years ago.
Oh, yeah?
That Abilene High Central game.
Ooh-wee. It's Austin Step with the return. It's the 30-yard line. So what, somebody posted about that?
No, it was a memory that posted from you and me, and we were freezing to death that game.
Yeah, it was. We were grinding. I think pretty much the other media, except the press box, they were. Yeah. Because they're not hardcore like we are.
If you remember, we were standing out there by the buses.
Yeah. Carbon monoxide. We don't care. We just want to get warm. Yeah. This is first down. They trail 12-0. The Texans of Lone Star on the run, and it goes to Easton Zapata. There's the Medical Arts Pharmacy instant replay of the first 2-point conversion try that didn't work. It's a Friday night flashback. Yep. If it was not Friday night. I think highlights we should call Concho Sports Shorts.
There you go.
There you go.
Yep.
I said it. Now we got to do it.
Now we got to do it. Yep.
Concho Sports Shorts. Go Jimmy. Jimmy Edwards fighting Friday night. Like WWE.
Look at that.
Oh, back up.
Back up.
A low snap again. And they hand it off to the same guy, and he is twisted to the turf. That's Easton Zapata on the carry, brought down by Romeo Serrano. That was a good solo tackle. Wrapped him up, Romeo Serrano.
And if you're watching, a lot of times these officials, they'll just let some things go. Whereas on a Friday night, or even a Thursday night, they're gonna call it. But at that time, they had like 2 men in motion. One of the receivers was lined up way off sides and ended up having to get back. So pull that shot out.
Snap a little higher this time, still a bit low as he throws to the right, and it's incomplete. Intended for Ryder Borden, number 30. For the Lone Star Texans, that was Noah Sanchez is number 75, some of the big guys. Make sure and get their names in. Brody Banda is number 50 for the Texans. And coming into the game is Hudson Harrison, the quarterback coming back. He was getting some instruction.
It's going to bring up 4th and 4.
And they're going to go for it on 4th down. A quick kick it. No, they hand it off. That's kind of an odd choice, and it goes nowhere. Backwards even. As the give goes to Easton Zapata. Let's take a look at the Medical Arts instant replay. That gum 2-point conversion no good. Because the turf monster got him again.
It's no good again.
That's 3 times.
That's 3 times it's been no good.
All right, well, that went nowhere. A fourth down. I think a passing situation. I don't know. The Glenn defense was all over that. And they lead 12-0. You think they're going to hand the ball off to Jaden Semino anymore. He went right, took it to the house, went left, took it to the house on first down. They haven't run a play. They haven't scored.
No, they've run 2 plays and they've scored twice.
Well, they came out and flexed.
And if you'll notice, if you're watching the Bobcats on Friday night, you're going to see these exact same plays.
They hand it off on the jet sweep to Maxon Vercher, and hardly anywhere for him to go. Nice stop there by the Lone Star Texans. These are 8th graders. You'll have these 2 teams, then there are 2 big enough schools, they have 2 teams. A team and B team, which means doesn't really mean anything, it's just what team you're on. So this will be second down, clock at 3:30 in the first quarter. Raiders are up 12-0. 3 in the flight pattern. They throw short to the left, sideline, close to a first down.
No, he's he got driven backwards, so it's
Oh, okay. That's Josiah Lafford. Josiah Lafford. Somebody's going to have to help me with that one if it's not right. On the carry. Oh, yeah, I forgot. They drove them backwards. I just saw the marker. 3:11, third down. Golly, these guys really are just having some problems on offense. They haven't scored yet.
Nope, so they're back. It's 3rd and 10.
It's taken them 3 plays. Why haven't they scored? See if the Texans can toughen up. They run out of the 3-4.
Oh, and there he goes.
To the right side this time. Shoestring tackle not going to work. That's not him. That's somebody else. Hang on. Stop the presses. That's Romeo Serrano this time. 20 and 21 have scored.
No flags on the play.
Yeah, I thought that was Jaden Semino again, but just running it right and left. They're very good at that. Good blocking, too. I saw one of the big guys tried the shoestring tackle. He almost had it, too. Here we go. Really, just a lot of speed. Oh. When he tried that shoestring, his teammate, who might have caught up with him, had to jump over him. Going for 2 again. Haven't had any success so far. Makes the jet sweep, wants to throw. He's got a lot of room to run, a lot of real estate. Now he's going to throw it. It's incomplete. Oh, they got in front of him pretty fast. And he tried to throw the pass incomplete to Bryant Jekyll. And once again,
you got to make that decision quick. He saw open turf, and on the defensive side, both of those players were standing there at the goal line. One of them's got to take the receiver, and the other one's got to take the quarterback. So just little things that they have to learn.
Clock at 3 minutes.
But they'll get there.
Yeah, and they're getting a little instruction. We have a timeout on the field. Not sure who called it. Here we go.
Oh,
excuse me.
It's
I forgot.
Post-possession.
We didn't take a break, man.
Yeah.
We started talking, and I'm like, oh, yeah.
Yeah, well.
Called the timeout.
Yep.
We had to make sure these rosters were right because there's the white team, the blue team, green team A, green team,
orange
B.
team.
Yeah, orange team.
Yep, green team, orange team, white team, blue team, red fish, blue fish.
I was on the bench team.
You played guard tackling into the bench.
Yeah. I was hiding so they don't send me into the 8th grade game as a 7th grader.
All right, here's the kick.
Search Landscape Company bringing you our kicks. That's Braxton Diaz on the kick. And here comes a nice return. He's got some wheels, too. Across the 40 to the 35 of Glenn. Nice return from Isaiah Dominguez. Let's take a look. Got it at the 32. Tried to knock his own guy out of the way.
Oh, is that the kicker bringing him down?
Yes. Yes, it is. Braxton Diaz. Good job. You got to wear many hats.
Wait, are we doing? Is this green or orange that's playing right now?
They're supposed to be the orange team. Green team. I'm sorry.
Okay.
It is the green team. My bad. That's the roster I've been looking at, and I got them mixed up here.
It's okay to do. Number 25.
It's Easton Zapata. They give the ball to him quite a bit. Haven't had much luck tonight, though.
Okay, I thought about it. You remember a few years ago, and there was a running back, and I think it was Nombrano. It's now a Bobcat. He was a hoss in this game. He was just incredible. We're going to have to start saving all of our stats and stuff from these games so we can go back and look and say, oh, well, they did this whenever they were playing in the Glenn Lone Star game.
Right. Yeah, because I have recognized some names from this in the past. He's going to go long. The pass.
Oh, my gosh. Just off his hands.
Off his fingertips. Off the fingertips of Andrew Waddell.
Nice pass.
Harrison put it right where it needed to be. And he had a little room from the defender, Briggs Patterson. Third down. This is the best they've done, thanks to a nice return. All just outside the 30-yard line of Glenn.
1:58 left in the first quarter.
Andrew Waddell is wide to the bottom of your screen. They send Aaron Farmer, number 30, in motion, and they hand it off to Easton Zapata. The 26-yard line, 27-yard line.
He's going to be about 2 yards short of the first down.
Well, they went for it on a run and got smashed.
And bring up 4th and 2.
The last possession, but why not go for it now? You have when you're in your own territory, so here we go. As Hudson Harrison back out on the field. Jared Olalia is number 84, wide on the right. Austin Stepp is in motion. No snap again. This is going to be close. Oh, look at that.
I think he's going to be a yard short. So it's going to be a turnover on downs.
Sure was a nice effort, but see who made the stop.
Good penetration there.
Yeah, he had big number 76, Zadrian Warden, grab onto him first, and he's not about to go through him. So 18-0 is the score. We have 1:11 to go. We're in the first quarter of our 8-minute quarters here. Oh, we need to change the score on the thingamajig there.
If you're just joining us, very first play from scrimmage, Glenn took it 60-something yards for a touchdown. Then the very next series that Glenn got, they took it 63 yards from same play going the other direction, and another touchdown.
Here's the snap. Henland, quarterback, he hands it off. Going to give it to reliable Jaden Semino across the 40.
And I missed one other. It was then next series, it was 35-yard line on the Lone Star 35, and it took it in 35 yards for a touchdown.
So number 20 has scored twice. Number 21 scored once. Romeo Serrano, we got the last one. He hadn't had much success on two-point conversions. It's the only thing you can say that hasn't worked out for them so far.
And Lone Star calls a timeout.
Timeout on the field, for real this time. Hey, fans, if you are in the market for a new car or truck, go see the folks at Mitchell Automotive Group. That's Mitchell Toyota on Knickerbocker Road and Mitchell Buick GMC on Sherwood Way. We'll be back at San Angelo Stadium after this. You're watching middle school football. The Texans and the Raiders on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union.
At Schertz Landscape, we care about the quality of trees that you put in your landscape. Therefore, we grow our trees here locally in the Concho Valley. As a certified arborist, I not only care about the quality of your tree being planted, but I am also qualified as a tree risk assessor. I can evaluate the health of an older tree or the risk that it may have to you and your property. Come see us at Schertz Landscape, where we care about the quality of your trees.
Save $10,000 on a new 2024 GMC Sierra 1500 truck. That's right, you could save $10,000 on a new Sierra Pro Crew Cab. Drive a new GMC Terrain and save $5,000. Or save $5,000 on a new Buick Encore. $10,000 off a new GMC Sierra, $5,000 off a new GMC Terrain, or $5,000 off a new Buick Encore. That's huge savings. Mitchell Buick.
Back at San Angelo Stadium, you're watching the middle school showdown between Lone Star Texans and the Glen Raiders, live on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union. I'm Darren Prater. Arlen Ponder is alongside. Thank you for joining us for our annual broadcast of the showdown between the Texans and the Raiders. Glen leads this one 18-0, and I think he got the snap off before the first quarter ended. No.
It looks like I was going to say pass interference. You missed a play. They snuck one in on us while we were actually during a timeout. So it was a handoff, little 6-yard run up the middle.
This will be second down.
Where's that last
Look at the
replay?
throw. Oh, Lord. Yeah, okay.
He got tangled up.
Live, I didn't see the. We have a timeout. I didn't think he got the snap off in time. It's not timeout. It's
Not
the end
timeout.
of the quarter.
It's in the quarter.
8 minutes, quarters, and we just finished one. It's early, though. We have 2 games for you. This is the first one. The Glen Raiders and the Lone Star Texans. Glen leads this one 18-0. Yeah, we'll go ahead and just keep it here. Hang out a little bit. Band is here. And the crowd has gotten bigger on the far side.
And the crowd is getting bigger. And the fog is getting thicker.
Hey, you want to watch Concho Sports Network games on your TV, live in high def? Just install the Roku or Amazon Fire TV app. Just search Concho Sports on Roku and Fire TV and watch in style. Thanks to everybody that plays our games at restaurants, bars, that kind of stuff on Friday nights. We appreciate those folks.
Casinos, wherever.
All right, the second quarter ready to go. It is 18-0. Glen well in command in this first game. It's A and B teams. Takes the jet sweep. No, he doesn't. He actually hands it off on the jet sweep to the sideline and got a few extra yards there just on grid alone.
Picked up a first down on the play.
Going to be Kason Watson on the carry. Took a pretty good hit there.
It's great watching these kids sub in and sub out. And get one that comes in and, I'm not supposed to be in there. Oh, hurry up and get off.
Don't you love it when you don't know what to do? You stand there like,
Wait, they don't normally play here, so they're playing on the old Bobcat field.
They hand it off again. They're happy keeping it on the run. They've had a lot of success, and look at this. Finally pushed out of bounds after he got the first down. Nice run from Kason Watson. It's his turn to shine.
Look at him. Cutting, doing some jukes.
Took a lot of guys to get him out of bounds, too. They have some guys that can run the ball for sure. I was on the 29.
Jason Carrasco out there, number 51.
Some of the big guys in the green. Zadrian Worden is number 76.
Zachary Wetz, number 60.
Big dude. Wide to the bottom of your screen, Isaiah Rose. The back is Ryder Borden this time. Throwing and can't haul it in. Bryant Jekyll couldn't bring it in, and it was right on the money. That was a high snap, yeah.
Look at that. He's one of you people. He's a southpaw.
Oh, yeah.
That quarterback's southpaw. Yeah. And as a player, as a receiver, that ball's coming out of there different from a left-handed to a right-handed. Most people don't realize that, but that ball spins different as it comes out. So you're you may think it's coming one way, and it may spin completely the other way.
I know it wasn't going to hit the target when I threw it left-handed. Yeah, I'm a lefty. Accuracy in passing or throwing a baseball or whatever was never my thing. Running to the left side.
And we are going to get a penalty on number 14, Wyatt Hamilton. I'm pretty sure that's who they're going to get it for a block in the back, and you'll see it right here on the replay. Comes this way. There he goes right there. Yep. So they're going to get that penalty.
On the run that time for Glenn is Jathan Rivera. That's number 38.
10-yard penalty.
Thanks to Olivas Restoration and Solar for bringing you our penalty flags.
6:27 left in the second. This is what's nice. Look at the crowd. You can't so much see the Lone Star crowd. There's a crowd of people here.
Mm-hmm.
I ran into some of the coaches whenever I was walking in.
Yeah, it's a nice social engagement. Watch the kids enjoy some ball.
Well, you know, Coach Wood used to say, you know everything about that player that's sitting across from me, but you need to know everything. Nice.
Caught it that time. Out of one tackle. Goes down after about 4 more yards, and that was nice. They managed to connect. That's Tyler Reyes, wearing number 35, on the reception.
And I would be saying who the Lone Star team is, but I can't read my roster. It's microscopic.
Yeah, it's very hard to read. Easton Zapata on the stop that time for the Texans in the Angelo MRI red zone. On the 13-yard line, first down, 5:46 to go in the half. We'll have about a 5-minute halftime. And Lynn has been pretty impressive on the ground, but now they're starting to flex that they can pass and catch pretty darn good as well. Braden Penland is the quarterback.
Well, one thing I was going to say, those coaches are here. They're scouting. I don't think that they're not. They're looking forward to these kids coming up because next year they're going to be playing freshman ball.
They'll keep it on the ground, off left tackle, about 4 yards.
And we don't have a 27 on our roster.
We don't. That's
So if somebody knows it, bring it up here to the press box. Let us know.
Yeah. Help us out with that. We need to come up with a name for him. Dusty Swayze. No.
Gymnasium.
Reno Hightower.
There you go. Reno Hightower. I like it.
Hand off Reno Hightower inside the 5. He's down at the 2-yard line.
Got another first down. Look at that.
Just a simple run, and there's some big holes for them to run through.
And if you're watching and you go, hey, I've kind of seen some of these plays before. Well, yeah, you probably have. You've probably seen Bobcats run them.
Mm-hmm. I wonder if they'll run the Beast at all, if that's a varsity thing.
That'll be something to see.
I'm glad the Odessa radio people told them about the Beast. Now they're talking about it. This is what they call the Beast.
Yep, this is the Beast. Actually, there's a piece of glass in between us, and I held it up. This is called the Beast. The guy was like, damn, this is called the Beast.
We should have made up a different name.
Oh, look at it. Now he jumps up underneath center.
Yeah, and he's going to run it. Close. It's a scrum. Touchdown.
Oh, touchdown.
That's an Alpha Paving touchdown for the Glen Raiders. Dominant today, and the quarterback takes it in off. Starts with the shotgun, then under center.
He just saw that. He saw that they had that little A gap right there wide open and just ran up there and got it.
Zachary Wett's got the snap to him immediately. Good job.
Give me that. Give me that.
So will they go for 2 again? Boy, they are hyped. And they ought to be. They're up 24-0. has usually been as the winner pretty dominant in these games. We only had one, I think one really go down to the wire where somebody caught a touchdown pass right at the end. That was before your time. Or two. They hand it off. And he's going to be stopped at the 2-yard line. So once again, they can't seem to get it.
No, but that was Hightower. What are we calling it?
That was Reno Hightower.
Doogie Howser? What are we calling
Reno Hightower.
Reno Hightower.
Well, the score is 24-0. Glenn dominating this one so far in game 1 tonight. We'll be back. You're watching Middle School Showdown football between the Texans and the Raiders on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union.
Save $10,000 on a new 2024 GMC Sierra 1500 truck. That's right, you could save $10,000 on a new Sierra Pro Crew Cab. Drive a new GMC Terrain and save $5,000. Or save $5,000 on a new Buick Encore. $10,000 off a new GMC Sierra, $5,000 off a new GMC Terrain, or $5,000 off a new Buick Encore. That's huge savings. Mitchell Buick GMC, your hometown dealer.
Pain is never planned, and recovery time is never convenient.
Cheers. Welcome back to San Angelo Stadium. Cheers.
Cheers, everybody.
Glad to
Welcome back.
have you along. First Community Federal Credit Union, thanks to them for presenting this broadcast between the Lone Star Texans and the Glen Raiders, the annual showdown. It's a Concho Sports and San Angelo tradition. The Schertz Landscape Company kickoff from Glen. And they've had some great returns tonight. 3 or 4 really nice returns, and there's one for the Texans. I believe that's Austin Stepp. Whoa, he dropped it there for a second.
Hey, is this the blue or the white team?
That's a 30-yard return there. So Glenn had 2 returns to around the 40-yard line, then on the first down right after that scored the first 2 touchdowns just on a simple run.
Well, there's a penalty on the play, looks like. Oh, block in the back. Wow, that was a nice run.
Well,
Got it almost to the 40, 44, 45. And that block in the back takes him all the way back.
Well, never mind on that one. Still some nice running, though. Ball is, at the 19-yard line, and we have 3:20 to go in the half. We would have killed to be broadcast live playing junior high football. Would have been cool. Yep. Like they're going to send a blitzer. Nope. Going to throw. Long one to the near sideline and off the mark. Pass intended for
Andrew Waddle.
I didn't realize how much light you need. You don't have, but I've got some now. It's good.
Yeah, we got light up here then.
18-0 is our score. Oh, excuse me, 24-0. We got to change it.
No, got to change it. It's
on the
24
on the score, Dilly. Trust me, it's 24-0. I promise. I wouldn't lie about that. The Penn State reminiscent helmets here from the Texans. Keep it basic. A couple of yards there on the run.
Nice tackle. Fletcher Jones, 77.
And we will see that again. Yeah, goodness. Well, he wraps you up. You don't go anywhere.
And who else was coming off the bottom of that pile? Number 16. Kenneth Catron.
Got a shot at Catron. 2:43. And we are at here. Well, yeah, we're at San Angelo Stadium here. The players all of a sudden
false start.
disappeared. The aliens. And this is an Olivas Restoration penalty flag. Restoration and Solar.
That will be their 3rd penalty on the night by my calculations. And they are by no means accurate.
Yeah, these are unofficial.
Yep.
Again, these coaches do a great job. They've been there a while, and they know the program, getting the kids ready to move up in the ranks of football.
It's going to be 3rd and 12.
And it would have been, after talking to these guys for the last several years, it's good to have them around your kids, coaching your kids. They're very, very good. Teaching them to be good young men. Going to throw again to the near sideline again, to the same guy again, incomplete again. Couldn't connect with Waddell.
But you know what? They keep going for that. They keep going at it. And at some point, that's going to hit.
Yeah.
At some point, you're going to go, yep, it's going to hit right there.
Had decent coverage on him, though. I believe that was Jesse Mendoza for Glenn. 4th down. Glenn well in command here. Can't get the 2-point conversion. That's been the only problem they've had tonight. 4th down, and they're going to...
Oh, and that's a false start. I'm sorry, not a false start. Offsides.
1:53 on the clock.
And we don't have a number 70. I'm wondering if that's Xavier Linsom from the Orange team.
I think it might be Xavier Linsom.
It's going to bring up 4th and 8.
They're in their own territory, but why not go for broke? Because, you don't get to play this game again. This is fun bragging rights. Between 2 rival middle schools that will be teammates someday. They'll send 2 wide receivers to the short side of the field, 1 to the wide.
And they got him again to jump.
Golly. Throwing and off the mark. He tried to connect with Jordan Tyndall that time.
That's okay, but they got him to jump again. Just a free play.
Passes have been a little off the mark, but it takes a while to get warmed up. These are only 8-minute quarters.
1:48 left. And that brings up a 4th and very manageable 3.
They've been stuffed on 4th down before on a run. See if they can convert this time. Trailing 24-0. We'll have this game, and don't forget the what's called the A team will be for Glenn and Lone Star will be playing next. On the run, trying to find somewhere to go. Goes left and
did not get the first down.
I don't think so. Let's go under the hood and see here on the Medical Arts Pharmacy instant replay.
Easton Zapata with the carry.
Julius Ponce grabbed him first. So Glenn will take over on downs, and this is very, very dangerous territory because they have a short field to work with and guys that can outrun you for sure.
Is it Ponce or Ponce?
Your guess is as good as mine.
You know what?
We'll say Ponce.
I think I know his big brother, and I think it's Ponce.
I think that's a good bet. Here's the throw. Glenn going to the air. They caught it. Not only can they run, they have started flexing on the passes as well, and that's going to be a 1st and goal at the 4-yard line. Nice. Hook up there with Mark Mazinski, number 40, on the reception.
And there's a player down.
Look at those good folks there.
There in the Angelo MRI red zone.
That's America right there. The best of America. Playing at San Angelo Stadium. What a fun way to spend a night. It's not even a Friday. We've done football Saturday, football Tuesday.
We've done football Thursday.
And it's not even the playoffs yet.
Nope.
Speaking of that, they will be coming up, and that's going to be fun.
Yeah, I did hear who Lakeview is going to play in the first round. And
oh, no.
Poor thing. I mean, I hope that they make it a game, but I saw what they did to my Lions a few weeks ago. So it's they're playing Stephenville.
Yeah.
And so Stephenville, if you don't know, they're number 1 in the state, and I think they're predicted to win the title this year.
Man, they are good. I'm surprised they shut out Brownwood like that.
Yeah, it's well, then also Wall, one of our teams that you'll see on Concho Sports Network, they're playing next Thursday at Andrews, and they're playing Anthony. And if you don't know where Anthony, New Mexico is, or I'm sorry, Anthony, Texas is, it's right across the border from Anthony, New Mexico, and it's literally you have to go all the way through El Paso.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, it's the furthest west that you can be in the state of Texas.
That's not the team that left their playbook behind, is it? We did a soccer game from Sweetwater, and I found a laminated playbook from a team that lost the Wall. I guess somebody's like left it behind. It'd been sitting there.
Yeah, well, I remember a couple of years ago, Tornillo, which is out there by El Paso, they showed up, and 10 minutes before the game started, or 12 minutes before the game started, they were in their bus and maybe dressed, and
they were playing Wall.
Yeah, they played Wall.
Well, might as well just show up and do your best at the last minute if you're playing Wall.
Yeah, and the parents had all said that they were gonna forfeit, and the coaches were like, "No, we're not forfeiting," and it was a bad situation. I coached against Tornillo whenever I coached in New Mexico.
Fans waving at us. I got this right.
Oh, yeah. Look at the band.
Oh, yeah. About to get back to play here. Had an injury. Hopefully everything will be okay. I was talking to Gavin Johnson, one of the receivers for the Bobcats, during our little get-together at Shenanigans for Bobcats Insider last night. He runs track, too. And I told him, hey, we're going to be on point with that track meet next year when we broadcast that thing.
Heck yeah.
I hope. Lord willing.
Run the ring in the spring so you can run the ball in the fall.
Mm-hmm. First and goal from the 4-yard line. Nice catch from Mark Mazinski to get him there. Handoff right side. They try to grasp him and they can't hang on. And that will be an Alpha Paving touchdown for Romeo Serrano. And that's number 2 for Romeo tonight. Here's a look at it.
Another 3-yard run. Good vision just to keep bouncing it outside.
So the first couple of touchdowns were by number 20. Then Romeo got his first one. Third touchdown, number 21. Now he gets another one. It's 30-0. They're going to get a 2-point conversion before it's over with. They're still in the first half, 1:06 to go.
To get somebody over it. There he goes.
Serrano is the back as they throw. Got it! It took some tries. This time, Bryant Jekyll makes the catch. Good job, Bryant Jekyll. That's the 2-point conversion. And it's good from Dick's Key Shop Safe and Lock Company. So the score is 32-0, 1:06 to go in the first. We'll be back at San Angelo Stadium after this. You're watching the annual Middle School Showdown. We'll be back. Your middle school football is presented by First Community Federal Credit Union. Stick around.
Pain is never planned, and recovery time is never convenient. But the last thing you want to do is wait for answers. At Angelo MRI, you are more than a number. We can get you results within 24 hours at a price you can afford. So when you need to get back into the game fast, tell your doctor you want to go to Angelo MRI. We hope you don't need us this season. But in case you do, remember, It's your health, your choice, your MRI.
Welcome back to San Angelo Stadium. You're watching middle school football live on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union. Our kickoff's brought to you by Schertz Landscape Company. It's a short one, each kick type thing, and it's on the ground.
Oh, my gosh.
One of the Texans touched it.
One of the Texans touched it. One of the Glenn players recovered it.
Tyler Reyes gets up with the ball. Here's the Medical Arts Pharmacy instant replay.
Let's see what. I'm trying to hold on. There's a penalty.
Caleb Mallard.
They get an offsides. What they get? They're going back. They're going to re-kick.
Offside.
An offside. So.
And a Levis Restoration and Solar penalty flag. You know, in Brownwood, there's folks up. You know, you've lived there, I've lived there in the area. Country, good old country folk. I worked with this good old country guy, and he made the point that when a flag is thrown, that's cheating, and cheating ain't fair.
Was his name Sullivan?
The same guy who almost got in a fight at work over a six-man football game, arguing with another parent.
Six-man football.
I told him we downed the ball to keep from running the score up. He wanted the mouth.
Oh, my gosh.
Uh-oh.
And what do? Now they go for another, and it hits a Lone Star player and bounces backwards, and Glenn gets on it again.
Oh, man. Well, they can just about do no wrong. Romeo Serrano got that ball. He's having a glorious night.
58 seconds left in the first half.
Ball on the 45. Interesting to see if they try to do something here or just, well, when you say just run the ball, when they just run the ball, they may score.
Yeah, 63, 35, 3, and 3.
Yeah, there's an Olivas Restoration and Solar flag. It's going to be on
false start.
I think Paxton. Hey, Paxton Onez.
I wonder if his brother is
Riley Onez from the Bobcats. I talked to their dad last night at Shenanigans.
Did you?
Mm-hmm.
Well,
they were there.
Another one of those kids that you expect to be 9 foot tall and a monster, and he, you know, pretty good sized kid, but.
Mm-hmm. I would say I met Wyatt Buck. Kasner Scribling's a pretty big kid. These are underclassmen, too.
You know, I'm excited to see that defense next year.
I told Coach I wanted him to earn the name of Wrecking Crew. He was all in for that. Here's the throw. Kind of across his body, and it's incomplete. He threw it into triple coverage that time, but when you're ahead 32-0, you can do that.
Well, rolling left, he's a southpaw. So it's not that weird angle that he has to turn back and try to throw against his body. So it's a natural motion.
Second down for the Glen Raiders. Well in command of the ball game.
There, Trey Rodriguez, number 23.
Somebody was about to go out, turned around, came back.
Julius Ponce checking out for 75.
Cason Carrasco was on his way to check out, and he had to do a U-turn. 49 seconds to go in the half. In reverse directions, he's in all kind of trouble, and they will stop him just around the line of scrimmage. For the Raiders that time on the run, that was Jathan Rivera.
Oh, and the Lone Star Band is. Are they showing up now? Or is it just their drum corps that's showing up? Looks like it's just their.
No, well, yeah, I just see the drum corps as well.
Yeah, just the drum corps showing up.
Full band on the other side. Blitz and pass and incomplete. It'll be third down. I'm not sure if he did or not. Braden Gouveia may have gotten a hand on that.
3rd and 16, and that is the half.
That's the end of the 2 quarters. It's been all Glenn so far. 32-0. The Glenn 8th grade leads the Lone Star Texans 8th grade B team. We'll have a short intermission, and then we will come back for more football. Then we have another game. 8th graders going at it. Longtime rivals who will be teammates as the A teams will come out after this game. But we are at the half. 32-0, the Space Rangers ahead of the Lone Star Texans. We'll be back shortly. You're watching middle school football in the showdown between the Rangers and the Texans live on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union.
Since 1957, Medical Arts Pharmacy has been your neighborhood professionals, welcoming you when you come in and delivering when you can't. Through all the advancements in medicine, therapies, and equipment, Medical Arts has grown with you to make sure your family has the very latest in care. Today, we can offer you immunizations, all of your medicines in special multi-dose packaging, and compounding right here in your neighborhood pharmacy, where some things have changed with the times, but the best things never will. Medical Arts Pharmacy.
When having a truck is essential, you should drive a Tundra from Mitchell Toyota. A Toyota Tundra is a formidable combination of power, space, and technology. Plus, it's a great-looking truck. Mitchell Toyota, where we put the deal back in dealership.
Would you like a time-lapse of your construction project? David Bell Photography and Drone Services. Need to check your roof for hail damage but don't want to climb up that rickety ladder? Perhaps you're selling property. We also cover sports and weddings. David Bell Photography and Drone Services. San Angelo, it's time to invest in your home and protect your future. Olivas Restoration and Solar, your trusted partner in roofing, solar, insulation, and fencing. Call Olivas Restoration and Solar today for your free consultation.
At VGI Technology, our mission is to connect and protect our communities using innovative technologies while providing an exceptional customer experience. Everyone on our team took part in creating this mission statement, and everyone on our team is committed to stand by every word. So for your home and office internet, security, cameras, and smart technology, call on your neighbors at locally owned VGI. VGI, to connect and protect.
Check out why First Community Federal Credit Union is the #1 local auto lender in the Concho Valley. With new, used, or refinance autos, we can save you money. First Community has great payment options and low prices on GAP, extended warranty, and credit life insurance, so we can make your payment fit your budget. So be smart, bank smart, and contact First Community today for your auto financing needs.
At Schertz Landscape, we care about the quality of trees that you put in your landscape. Therefore, we grow our trees here locally in the Concho Valley. As a certified arborist, I not only care about the quality of your tree being planted, but I am also qualified as a tree risk assessor. I can evaluate the health of an older tree or the risk that it may have to you and your property. Come see us at Schertz Landscape, where we care about the quality of your trees.
Save $10,000 on a new 2024 GMC Sierra 1500 truck. That's right, you could save $10,000 on a new Sierra Pro Crew Cab. Drive a new GMC Terrain and save $5,000. Or save $5,000 on a new Buick Encore. $10,000 off a new GMC Sierra, $5,000 off a new GMC Terrain, or $5,000 off a new Buick Encore. That's huge savings. Mitchell Buick GMC, your hometown dealer.
Pain is never planned, and recovery time is never convenient. But the last thing you want to do is wait for answers. At Angelo MRI, you are more than a number. We can get you results within 24 hours at a price you can afford. So when you need to get back into the game fast, tell your doctor you want to go to Angelo MRI. We hope you don't need us this season. But in case you do, remember, it's your health, your choice, your MRI.
Since 1957, Medical Arts Pharmacy has been your neighborhood professionals, welcoming you when you come in and delivering when you can't. Through all the advancements in medicine, therapies, and equipment, Medical Arts has grown with you to make sure your family has the very latest in care. Today, we can offer you immunizations, all of your medicines in special multi-dose packaging, and compounding right here in your neighborhood pharmacy, where some things have changed with the times, but the best things never will. Medical Arts Pharmacy.
When
Showdown football between the Raiders and the Texans on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union. Thanks to Church Landscape Company for bringing our kickoffs to you tonight as the Glen Raiders lead 32-0 here at the start of the second half, and they will kick off to the Lone Star Texans. The Raiders have shown that they can play pitch and catch, but mainly it's been on the ground, and they've had a lot of success. The second half begins, and there's the return from Juan Rivas. For the Texans, as they try to get their offense in gear, they've been off the mark on passes, had some problem with snaps. Just has not been there offensively. I think the closest they got was thanks to a nice kickoff return to about the Glen 30, and it stalled out. Just fizzled out.
Yeah, and I was keeping track of everything that was going on, and I went, oh, I got distracted.
So here we go, first down. Glen in the green. Texans gonna throw!
Oh my gosh.
And that's kind of been the story of the night. They're just not catching passes. That one intended for Andrew Waddell, the receiver at the bottom of your screen. Nice pass. Harrison has put some passes right on the mark. I mean, very catchable balls that haven't been caught tonight. The running game has not done much either.
No, Lone Star's kind of struggled through this game.
On second down, a screen pass. He'll have a little room to run. He's just inside of Glen Raider territory at the 49. Here's the Medical Arts Pharmacy instant replay. And a good job by Ashton Vera, one of the defenders for Glen. Had a good job coming off the block and making that tackle. I think we have a Glen player that is, no, it's a Lone Star player that is down, and they're going to help him off the field real fast. And that is Andrew Waddell that's coming off the field for the Texans. He's limping a little bit. There's the band.
Here's a nice thing is you have Sports Med here helping out and checking on the kids.
Three receivers. I saw one of them start to take off, and Caleb Mallard, the defender at the bottom, I saw him take off there.
Duck.
81. Third down. That's a Olivas Restoration Solar penalty flag. Here comes Jared Olalia into the ball game as Hudson Harrison, the quarterback, gets his instructions and comes back out to the huddle. Third down, 5:20 to go in the third. It's 32-0. Oh, I failed to mention, and I'm sorry, that they're running the clock.
Oh, yeah, running clock.
Because they don't want to get it too out of hand, and Glenn is really
a little trickeration here. Oh, my gosh.
Whoa, goodness. Very rudely thrown to the turf.
Took him down there?
Ryder Borden had the ball. See, there's Borden. And, excuse me. Number 22 made the stop. That's Jeremiah
Cortez.
Case and Watson. There's 3 23s. I was trying to find 22, and I kept going up and calling to 23. Case and Watson, good job.
Well, maybe that, we were talking about number 27. Maybe that one of those 27s is actually one of those 23s that are in there.
That was Aaron Gomez who had the ball, by the way. Misidentified the ball carrier, but that was a nice stop.
Going to bring up 4th and 13.
Of course, they'll go for it as the clock runs.
Looks like they're going to punt.
Yep. Quick kick from Harrison.
Here we go. He's got a lane.
And they're going to grab him by the footsie and wait till the cavalry arrives. That's how you do it. Finally, he's brought down by Davian Morales.
That was the last play.
Just grabbed him and swung him around.
Took him down.
It's like he's got some size to him. That Case and Watson. See, Noah Sanchez going to get a little breather.
Got some subbing going on, coming in and going out. 3:19 on the third.
For the Lone Star Texans, Jordan Tyndall is the cornerback on the near side.
And
safe.
Kids subbing in, and number 12 subs in.
See, Davian Morales is the safety. They're going to do it again. Off he goes down the sideline, and he will put the pigskin into the promised land. There you go. It's a touchdown, another one for the Glen Raiders. They go back to old reliable this time. Jaden Semino. Semino does it again. I know that's at least 3 touchdowns this evening.
Yep, that's his third.
Semino electrifies the Glen Raider fans here at San Angelo Stadium.
Now that's a name we have to remember.
Yeah,
here in a couple of years.
For sure.
As he's running like a hoss there.
Throwing and incomplete. There isn't a
we got a penalty. It's going to be a false start on whoever was coming out of that slot position, I think. I saw.
They've tried a 2-point conversion every time, and they've got one. It would be kind of cool to see an extra point, see what the kicking game might be looking like in the years to come, because Central's always had a good kicking game.
They have, and Coach Smith and, I last night asked him about our kicking game for Central. Vaughn was out here at the Central game. He was kicking a 63-yarder every once in a while. And the 2-point conversion is,
again, basically the same play. And incomplete. So the score remains 38-0 in favor of Glen. Getting the job done here with the Glen B team ahead of the Texans here at San Angelo Stadium. Yeah.
And talking about Coach Smith and saying that, well, there weren't any bands at halftime on Saturday's game. It was the delayed lightning game, and Vaughn, number 84, was out there kicking and just practicing, and he had a stiff wind behind him, and he was kicking 55, and he backs up and kicks a 60, and he backs up and kicks a 65, or tried a 65, or no, he tried a 63. Tried a 63 and just barely missed it.
Yeah, it was the Evan Vaughn show for halftime.
It was.
Cheering for it. It was pretty cool.
It was. It was nice to see. So last night during the show, we asked him about his the outlook for kickers next year, and he said it looks really good.
We haven't missed a beat on kickers at Central as far as being able to make field goals.
Look at that. Who came up with that?
The Texans on the 44. Almost said Texans. 40, yeah, that's 81. Caleb Mallard. And the Mallard gets on the ball. We are going to go to the fourth quarter now, folks. One more to go. They're running the clock. Remember that. 38-0 in game one of the hometown showdown between the Glen Raiders and the Lone Star Texans. Glen leads this one 38-0 as we get ready for the fourth and final quarter. You are watching middle school football. The Raiders and Texans live on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union.
Having a truck is essential. You should drive a Tundra from Mitchell Toyota. A Toyota Tundra is a formidable combination of power, space, and technology. Plus, it's a great-looking truck. Mitchell Toyota, where we put the deal back in dealership.
Would you like a time-lapse of your construction project? David Bell Photography and Drone Services. Need to check your roof for hail damage but don't want to climb up that rickety ladder? Perhaps you're selling property. We also cover sports and weddings.
Welcome back to San Angelo Stadium. You're watching the Lone Star Texans and the Glen Raiders hometown showdown, the 8th grade showdown on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union. We begin the fourth quarter. We're 8-minute quarters and we are running the clock because the Raiders of Glen are ahead 38-0. They can just about do no wrong, except 2-point conversions.
Well, they got one.
They got one, yep.
And that first quarter was all Glen. Very first play from scrimmage, they took it 60-something yards, probably 62. I just lost track, but 60 yards for a touchdown. Their next play from scrimmage, 63 yards for a touchdown. And then they played around a little bit, but got it down and took it in 35 yards for a touchdown to make it 18-0 just in the first quarter. And it's been all Glen after that.
And the low snaps continue. Left side on the handoff, runs into a crowd, but he is into Glen territory at the 47-yard line. A yard shy of the first down. On the run there for the Texans, Aiden Ramirez.
He's at number 15.
Number 15 is Juan Rivas.
Rivas has got a, he did it right. He went up, he hit that first defender. He's got to lay a lick on that first defender where that defender wants to not come after him, because that defender was the one that took him down.
They got the first down, so another low snap. And they hand it off as quick as possible. He'll push the pile for a few yards. The 42-yard line.
Another low snap. Also, just
problems with that.
Yeah, here, right there, number 8.
Skylar Flores.
Oh, Troy Aikman. He lined up offsides, ended up having to back up, and then if this was Friday night, that would have been a penalty because he didn't get set. So, you know, these little things that you got to remember. How old are these kids? They're still just learning football. They're babies.
What's weird is an adult, and they'll play in junior high football. The 8th graders seem like monsters. He's huge. Picks it up once, picks it up twice. Now he's in all kinds of trouble, but he did get the ball down at the 44-yard line, their own 44-yard line. Lost quite a few yards that time.
And just rolled it back to him.
Yeah. They got to get on the same page with that.
All right, guys, go.
Number 30 brought him down. That's Ryder Borden.
I'm going to be ready, because sometimes you just have a few seconds to go.
And the Lone Star Band is here, too. What were you saying? They were practicing what?
Inagata-Davida.
What was that other song that that you could put on whenever you were DJ and, leave and come back like an hour later.
Right, if you have to take a bathroom break.
I Need a Lover. Wasn't that John Mellencamp?
Is it? I didn't know that.
I think there was an extended version to it.
I know Stairway to Heaven really long.
Yeah.
But still, when God to read it, it's a bathroom break song.
Yep. Oh, he's got a hole. He's got room. He could.
Kobe Gonzalez.
Oh, no, he's loose.
How did he get out of that? He's a magician.
Was
He's
it
a
a fumble?
Houdini. 10-5. Hey. I don't want to say it. I'm going to be flagged a touchdown.
No flag on the play. Watch it here.
Let's see this.
That wasn't 30 that scored. Oh, look at that. He took the ball.
What?
He took the ball and lateraled it back to number 1.
Jordan Tyndall.
And number 1 just took off down the field.
Jordan Tyndall on the touchdown, and they finally get on the board, the Lone Star Texans. They had to get a little bit of luck, but
Little trickeration there.
was he expecting the ball? Was it just like, oh, whoa, hey, hot potato?
Timeout, Glenn.
They'll go for 2 here. 3:28.
Well, it was kind of funny because he turned around and looked like, oh, here, you take the ball. I don't want it anymore.
What do I do?
Here, run. Yeah,
Let's watch
see
it again. Where is he?
He's right here. So he comes out of this number 30.
Okay, here's
Comes-
30.
Comes out of that tight end position. Now look right here. Oh. Here, you take it.
Yeah, he was prepared. He was ready to roll.
And then he's got a blocker downfield who's doing exactly what he's supposed to do. I'm going to turn around and block a little bit for you.
David Morales, number 23 blocker. So back out on the field after the timeout. 38-6 is the score. 3:28 to go in this game, game 1 of our doubleheader, the hometown showdown, throwdown, toss down hometown. My hood versus your hood.
Down street.
Makes the handoff, and that's not going to work.
It was a busted play.
Didn't
Glenn
have
was all over it.
any room at all, so the Dick's safe and lock key shop 2-point conversion is no good. We have 3 minutes and the clock is running, so we'll keep it here. Thank you for joining us. Very pleasant evening, a little cool. It's like jacket weather. You wore the hoodie, the Bobcat hoodie, of course.
I did, the Sports Med hoodie. Always repping my Sports Med, folks.
Hey fans, check out why First Community Federal Credit Union is the #1 local auto lender with great rates on new, used, or refinanced autos and a variety of payment options. They can make your payment fit your budget. Be smart and bank smart. 1cfcu.org or 653-1465. Rates and terms based on approved credit. First Community Federal Credit Union. Thank you guys for presenting. You've done a lot for us and we appreciate it. 2:15 and it is counting down. But the Texans got on the board and that's cool. On a run and then a pitch. Couple of bounces and it will be returned. This is Zaire Jarito.
He just kind of lollygagging going across the field. And
He'll go out of
my gosh.
That may be problematic. That's
Yeah.
Juan Rivas that just decked him when he got out of bounds. There is no flag.
No.
Would there be on Friday? We'll have to watch it again here. This is the Medical Arts Pharmacy instant replay of the Schertz Landscape Company kickoff.
And look, he just kind of looks like he's just kind of lulling him to sleep to see if he can make that corner. Bam. Yep. Yeah, that would have been a flag on it.
Let's keep it friendly. Yeah, all right. Yeah, that was Juan Rivas. I don't think that was in any way intentional. He was playing hard.
Yep. You talking about my hoodie? This hoodie goes all the way back to, you remember Leon Pratt?
Yeah, the trainer.
Yep. Coach Pratt gave this to me years ago.
Really?
Yep.
Why didn't I get one? He's in England now. I'm going to have to ask him.
Yeah, he's in England.
I wonder what that's like. I bet he's probably irritated with the food being so bland. Okay, Glenn called a timeout. We only have 51 seconds. They will stop the clock for timeouts. It is 38-6. Be sure and give us a like, a follow, or smash whatever one of those positive things. Don't smash the dislike button on YouTube.
Thumbs down button.
Yeah, at Concho Sports on YouTube, plus our Facebook and our Instagram. We'd love to hear from you. Be a part of the Concho Sports Network family. Got a couple of people on the YouTube. Our buddy Jace is back. Somebody said boo. Somebody said hello. Somebody said go Raiders. And somebody said go Wall. Wall.
Go
fan.
Wall.
Heck
Yeah.
Get it in for Wall.
Get those Hawks in there.
See, we have a Raider. Sky Page is the Raider fan on YouTube at Concho Sports.
And I am watching. I'm looking at the lights, and you can see them when we go to that wide shot. On the Glen side, they're green. Over here, they're blue.
I couldn't tell. I had to ask you what color. I did. I thought it was black at first.
Yeah.
Aiden Ramirez on the keeper, out of bounds. Clock running at 26, so they may not run another play.
Picked up 8 yards on that run.
One year, we had a thriller. A kid caught a winning touchdown pass. What was his name? Grayson? He went on to become a Bobcat and Bobcat track star. And it's on YouTube. He said, I just want to be a Central Bobcat. He was really, that was pretty cool.
Yeah. And that's going to do it for this game.
2-1, and the Glen Raiders B team has the bragging rights over the Lone Star Texans B team. They win this thing 38-6. And it all started on the first play from scrimmage. After a nice return, they started on their own 40-yard line, and Jaden Semino took it to the house, 60 yards. They get the ball back, and guess what? Instead of running to the right, they run to the left from almost the same yard line, somewhere around the 40. And Semino did it again, and Romeo Serrano scored. They didn't get the two-point conversion on any of those first three, but that's how all of this started, is that run. I mean, first play from scrimmage, get the ball back, score on the very next play. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, Lone Star had that 4 and out, set them up, and they actually went in 63 yards. I was able to catch that one. So 63 yards. So touchdown runs of 60, 63, 35, 3, 3, and another 60. And then I think the other one was 55, somewhere in that neighborhood. It was the whole, here, I don't want it, you take it play.
Yeah, the Texans, they get on the board any way you can. Jordan Tyndall scored their lone touchdown. He took that pitch from Aaron Gomez to score. Nice game, 38-6. They kept the clock running in the second half. Might have a little more of a thriller in the second one as the A-teams go head-to-head next. The Glen Raiders and the Lone Star Texans. Game 2 coming up. We'll take an intermission, and then we will be back at San Angelo Stadium for more fun. It's the Raiders and the Texans on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union.
Would you like a time-lapse of your construction project? Angelo Photography and Drone Services. Need to check your roof for hail damage but don't want to climb up that rickety ladder? Perhaps you're selling property. We also cover sports and weddings. Angelo Photography and Drone Services. San Angelo, it's time to invest in your home and protect your future. Olivas Restoration and Solar, your trusted partner in roofing, solar, insulation, and fencing. Call Olivas Restoration and Solar today for your free consultation.
At VGI Technology, our mission is to connect and protect our communities using innovative technologies while providing an exceptional customer experience. Everyone on our team took part in creating this mission statement, and everyone on our team is committed to stand by every word. So for your home and office internet, security, cameras, and smart technology, call on your neighbors at locally owned VGI. VGI, to connect and protect.
Check out why First Community Federal Credit Union is the #1 local auto lender in the Concho Valley. With new, used, or refinance autos, we can save you money. First Community has great payment options and low prices on GAP, extended warranty, and credit life insurance, so we can make your payment fit your budget. So be smart, bank smart, and contact First Community today for your auto financing needs.
Sheriff's Landscape, we care about the quality of trees that you put in your landscape. Therefore, we grow our trees here locally in the Concho Valley. As a certified arborist, I not only care about the quality of your tree being planted, but I am also qualified as a tree risk assessor. I can evaluate the health of an older tree or the risk that it may have to you and your property. Come see us at Sheriff's Landscape, where we care about the quality of your trees.
Save $10,000 on a new 2024 GMC Sierra 1500 truck. That's right, you could save $10,000 on a new Sierra Pro Crew Cab. Drive a new GMC Terrain and save $5,000. Or save $5,000 on a new Buick Encore. $10,000 off a new GMC Sierra. $5,000 off a new GMC Terrain. Or $5,000 off a new Buick Encore. That's huge savings. Mitchell Buick GMC, your hometown dealer.
Pain is never planned, and recovery time is never convenient. But the last thing you want to do is wait for answers. At Angelo MRI, you are more than a number. We can get you results within 24 hours at a price you can afford. So when you need to get back into the game fast, tell your doctor you want to go to Angelo MRI. We hope you don't need us this season. But in case you do, remember, it's your health, your choice, your MRI.
Since 1957, Medical Arts Pharmacy has been your neighborhood professionals, welcoming you when you come in and delivering when you can't. Through all the advancements in medicine, therapies, and equipment, Medical Arts has grown with you to make sure your family has the very latest in care. Today, we can offer you immunizations, all of your medicines in special multi-dose packaging, and compounding right here in your neighborhood pharmacy, where some things have changed with the times, but the best things never will. Medical Arts Pharmacy.
When having a truck is essential, you should drive a Tundra from Mitchell Toyota. A Toyota Tundra is a formidable combination of power, space, and technology. Plus, it's a great-looking truck. Mitchell Toyota, where we put the deal back in dealership.
Would you like a time-lapse of your construction project? Angelo Photography and Drone Services. Need to check your roof for hail damage but don't want to climb up that rickety ladder? Perhaps you're selling property. We also cover sports and weddings. Bell Photography and Drone Services. San Angelo is
combat. Right. Step back. 1, 2, ready, go. All right, y'all are failing. You gotta be ready. Set. Let's go, Mortal Kombat. 1, 2, ready, go.
Welcome back to San Angelo Stadium. You're watching middle school football, the showdown between the Lone Star Texans and the Glen Raiders, Chapter 2 on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union. This is game 2. This is the Lone Star Texans and Glen Raiders A teams. Shirts Landscape Company bringing you our kickoff as Glen will get the return. They chose to receive the ball. 25. The return man, Landon Larimore, number 25.
No, actually, Colt Martin.
Oh, excuse me.
Colt Martin.
This is confusing because they had, the home and away uniforms. Now they've switched.
Yep.
Well, those are impressive.
Colt Martin there.
When I was this age in junior high, we were wearing uniforms our dads wore in the 60s. They weren't even the same shade of green.
No, they were like 4 different colors and.
I was afraid to run the ball. My pants would fall off. You had to hold your pants up while you were running.
Yep.
These kids these days, they don't know nothing about that. They're in hip pads. Here's the throw.
Oh.
First down. Could have been. Should have been. Not. Intercepted. That's Kason Brown, the defender that popped it up in the air. And should have had a pick that time. We've seen that in the first game, too. Some guys having the butterfingers.
Yeah, and you're different environment. You're playing in front of mom and dad in the big stadium. You're playing your crosstown rival or down the street rival in this sense.
Cross block, right?
Yeah.
They hand it off, right side off right tackle. There is plenty of room to run. Close to midfield before they knock him out of bounds. That's Cash Brinley on the carry.
Running like a madman there. Nice run.
Like a man possessed.
Yes.
Just underway. We're doing 8-minute quarters. And we will do about a 5-minute halftime. Game 1 easily won, 38-6 by the Glen Raiders. Glen Raiders have the ball moving left to right. Texans looking to get some payback here in game 2. And a blitz.
Defense does a shift.
Here they come. Almost got him. The second guy will get the sack. And they'll blow the whistle. Whistle it dead. That's Sutton Young is the quarterback here.
Number 50 with the tape with the.
As he goes down at the 40-yard line.
Another tackle for a loss. It's going to bring up 3rd and 17.
3rd and a country mile. Let's see. Over 10. Oh, he's going to chunk it up. And it's caught! Oh, my goodness! Isaiah McGrew. That's an Alpha Paving touchdown. And just when you thought The Glen Raiders were going to have some problems. They do what they did in the first game and score quickly. Not as quickly. Let's take a look. Medical Arts Pharmacy bringing you the
59-yard touchdown.
Almost a Hail Mary, but he saw a guy, and man,
Look at that.
he went right over the head of the defender.
Just
Lone
went-
Star.
Just went up and high pointed the ball is all he did. Oh, 2-point conversion is no good.
Jamel Miller was defending on that play. We see the Dix safe and lock. 2-point conversion, as Arlen said, no good. Still a lot of football to play. Just under 6 minutes to go in the first. And again, the Glen Raiders flex a 59-yard touchdown strike. Put them up 6-0 as we get ready for our kickoff. Shirts Landscape Company bringing you our kickoffs tonight. Want to let you know if you're in the market for a new car or truck, go see the folks at Mitchell Automotive Group. That's Mitchell Toyota on Knickerbocker Road and Mitchell Buick GMC on Sherwood Way.
Got both bands here. We'll see if we see anything at halftime. And crowds still milling in for this second game.
You haven't gotten a show yet by the band. It'd be cool. At the intermission of this one.
Yeah.
They're going. Congratulations to the Bobcat band going to regional or area. They're going to area. They did the district competitions over the weekend.
Don't give me the line. Hey, you know, I think it was last year, or was it year before, that they got both bands out there and they played one song and then they turned around and played another one to the other side.
I think they had some kids that played football out there in uniform playing.
Yeah.
Played the flute. On the bounce, here's the return. Coming this way. 15, 20, 25. Breaks one tackle. And he goes down hard on the turf of San Angelo Stadium.
Brought down by Colt Martin, number 25.
Braxton Diaz on the return. Got it at the 11-yard line.
This just saw.
It's away from that guy.
Yeah, Colt Martin staying with the play.
So nice field position on their first possession of the ball game for.
Hold on, there's a flag.
Hang on. Rewind. Believus Restoration Solar bringing you our penalties tonight.
It's a spot foul. I did read that in his lips.
And the crowd gets bigger. Across the way, more people showing up.
3, 1, 2, ready, go.
What is that one?
I read his lips. He just said it's first down.
I don't recognize the call, but we may have to look that one up.
That's a badgering call. Badgering the other.
Badgered the other team into playing.
That's a sarcastic call.
So Glenn gets the first penalty of the night.
Y'all hear that echo?
Lone Star with the ball. Glenn up 6-0. It's a
I'm
long
sorry.
pass play.
Lone Star gets the first penalty of the night.
Run to the right. And out of bounds is Julian Campos for the Texans. Yeah, I was saying that these coaches have been here a while. They know what to teach the kids to get them ready for the next level. Aside from the basics, you know, the things that they'll see as they move up in the program. And they work really well with these kids. Helping them be good young men and be responsible at school and in life. It would be nice to have coaches like that back in the day instead of the ice chest thrower at halftime. Just saying. Throw the ice chest. It's going to make everybody want to play harder. Out of a tackle, no. They'll hang on to him until they bring him down. He gets past the 25-yard line. On the run that time for the Texans, Jalen Flores. It's going to be third down. Texans their first possession of our second game of the night. Glenn won the first one 38-6. Shotgun with two backs. Julian Campos is the quarterback, and hey, that's a nice arm. Right on the money. The pitch and catch and the first down. That's Jason Espinoza who caught the ball that time. He managed to escape a tackle from Aiden Samaniego. Yeah, those are the exact helmets we use in high school. Pretty much the plain old white junior.
Plain Jane. And I'm going to have to ask my buddy what call that was, because I cannot find it anyplace.
See those arm sleeves? That's orange.
Yep. Yep.
No.
There's another penalty.
On Grayson DeAnde there. With the cool-looking arm sleeves. I saw some of those on sale at 7-Eleven. I'm like, you know, most people don't need to walk around arm sleeves. They're playing football.
Some of my kids this year were dressed up like me, and they had the arm sleeves on.
What? Oh. On the run. Campos can't get away. Oh, y'all can get away. Was he out of bounds? Yes.
Yeah, he had stepped out. It's going to bring up 4th and...
The Glen Raiders do their job, the defense.
Is that 4th and 9?
Something like that. They did get a first down on the drive, but the Glen Raiders defense wouldn't let them do any more than that. Looking to go 2-0 tonight, as they are known to do in this showdown.
Yeah, last year I think it was Lone Star that went 2-0, and then Glen.
This football's made me forget about politics today.
High snap.
Fair catch. Did he call for it? No. He gets hit immediately. Ooh, that's a scary situation. It was Braxton Diaz.
Yeah, high snap. Nice punt to get it.
He had UL Harris on top of him as soon as he brought the ball in. 4:24 to go. It's the first quarter. Game 2 here. Raiders and Texans showdown. Who run the city in 8th grade?
Bragging rights.
Mm-hmm.
And I was going to say this earlier, but now you can definitely see it. The former players that are on the sideline.
Oh, the ball came squirting out. Yeah, he was dead.
I don't think that was he wanted to do it that way. Maybe a 3-yard loss, 2nd and 13. But you'll see on the sideline, you'll see them over on the Glen side, you'll see the Bobcat players there.
Man, how time flies. I remember the guys that graduated last year, the year before last, I remember seeing them on the sidelines when they were like freshmen, sophomore. That's the thing. Every season, the kids are the same age and we get older.
That's right. Well, and so you see those kids, and it's a pride thing. We're going to come and stand on the sideline. You can see them up here at the top of the screen. Those are Bobcats players right now. They're not
handoff, and immediately got the mollywop.
Number 25 just blew up that A-gap.
That would be Landon Larimore.
Yeah, he could have taken the handoff.
No, Coach Smith is here watching. He likes seeing that.
I bet Coach Martin's here too, and I know he likes seeing that.
There's Brinley Cash on the carry for Glen. 4th down, they're going to punt. High one.
And it takes a
big Lone Star bounce into Glen territory.
And the Glen players jumping away from it. No. If it's bouncing backwards, you run toward it. Down that thing.
At this level, it's so easy to get confused out there.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
You know, playing 7th and 8th grade, the first play I ever played in football in a regulation game, I had hit under the chin with a helmet. I mean hard. And I thought, oh, goodness, this isn't near as fun as I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, wait a minute. I don't like playing this anymore.
Taught me a big lesson on getting in your stance properly.
Yeah.
Not letting somebody hit you under the chin.
Well, and look at that. Who's number 1 back there?
Quarterback Julian Campos.
He looks like he's just about wearing knickers. He's got, a pair of shorts.
Jake Kuhn was the Wildcat that time. Or hang on, the quarterback, which would make Julian Campos the Wildcat. Try to come up with a clever name.
And throwing out of that, not just running.
The Wild Star.
Wild Star. So brings up 2nd and 3. Uh-oh. Unsportsmanlike.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that was unsportsmanlike. Didn't see who he called it on.
2nd down in Glen territory at the 43. They snap it again to Jake Kuhn. And the ball goes to Julian Campos. I'm saying it's K-O-E-H-N. I'm hoping it's not Cohen. I'm saying Kuhn, but I may have it wrong. Dang it.
Well, if we got it wrong, correct us, please.
Yeah, you try to get the names right and ask people, and there's one you miss, or one that looks easy to pronounce, and it's way different.
Yeah. Sweep.
On the sweep.
Oh, and the turf monster got him.
That's a few times we've seen the good old turf monster.
Number 3 there. Who you got there?
That would be UL Harris. UL Harris, yeah.
Yeah, and just to make sure he was down, Isaiah McGrew, number 30.
He gets knocked down, but he gets up again. You're never going to keep him down. 2 minutes to go, first quarter. Left side is
Campos.
My
gosh.
Whoa. Braxton Diaz.
Coming up and laying a
Number
lick on
3.
him. Look at it.
Where he come from?
Came from that safety position.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Well, he gets up. He's fired up. He's talking. Got those sleeves on.
Yep.
Now, I'll share something with you. The sleeve, we had a sleeve and we had to share it.
Is that like the one arm pad that you had to share?
Well, at defensive end, if you're on the left, your right arm has this pad you put on over it, hooked to your hand. When I would leave the field, I had to hand it to the dude coming in, and then he'd hand it to me because I guess we just had one.
Yep, just had one.
It wasn't in the budget for another one.
Brings up 4th and 1. 150 left in the first quarter.
So many things you have to learn when you start football. And it's cool that kids are starting way younger than we ever did. They have more opportunities. Left side on the run is Harris.
Picked up another first down. Lone Star putting together a little drive here.
They certainly are. Only trailing 6-0 here in the first. But, you know, when your kids coming up young, and then by the time they reach junior high, they know how to put on a uniform and all that kind of stuff. If you don't think about it, it's things you got to learn when you start. You know, where does this go?
Yep. Somebody subbing in. Oh,
no time.
Somebody went to the wrong sideline. So he ran off this way. I think that was Braxton Diaz. Number 3 ran over to the Lone Star sideline and oops, I'm in the wrong spot.
Yeah, I've showed up at somebody's house, the wrong house before, and walked into the party and didn't know anybody. Yeah, it's that kind of feeling. I don't know, I think I'm in the wrong place.
Another little delay handoff there.
Left side wants to go wide, and he does. And he's brought down by Braxton Diaz.
So it wasn't Braxton Diaz that got it off on the wrong foot there. Yeah, and this is another cool thing. I'm looking down here at the band, and I see their Central Band kids down here mixed in with the Lone Star Band kids.
Oh, cool. You're dragging and you're rushing. You're flat. Sit there and roast them.
Yeah.
Flat. This is 2nd and 1. The 15. Texans throwing too tall and incomplete. That was intended for Elijah Espinoza.
Braxton Diaz there with the coverage. You know, something I'm going to miss this year is we're not going to be able to have the post-game interviews.
Oh, I know.
That's something we got to get back in next year so that we can, because those kids are, sometimes it's better to talk to them than it is to talk to the some of the people on Sunday nights.
Wants to throw again. Throwing and incomplete again. It's going to be 4th down.
Looked like they just ran the wrong route.
We're going to get to see it. Field goal attempt? Probably not.
I don't know. Let's see.
They're making plenty of substitutions. And Campos is coming out. You see Stephen Guevara, number 52, come in.
It would be great if they did.
4th and 1. They've tried 2 passes with no success the last couple of plays. 2 backs. As Campos comes back in, Campos going to run it. It's going to be close. Guess who brought him down?
Diaz.
All right. Diaz brought him down. I thought he stopped him. Didn't get the stop, but he brought him down pretty fast.
Everybody thinks it's going
Diaz
to the right.
Anybody to block him.
Comes back to the left. And that's another 1st down on this drive.
And that's going to be the end of the first quarter as the final seconds tick away. It's game 2. Glenn is up 1 game to nothing, and they are ahead now, 6-0. And we'll be back at San Angelo Stadium after this. You're watching middle school football. Raiders and the Texans live on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union.
San Angelo, it's time to invest in your home and protect your future. Olivas Restoration and Solar, your trusted partner in roofing, solar, insulation, and fencing. Call Olivas Restoration and Solar today for your free consultation.
At VGI Technology, our mission is to connect and protect our communities using innovative technologies while providing an exceptional customer experience. Everyone on our team took part in creating this mission statement, and everyone on our team is committed to stand by every word. So for your home and office internet, security, cameras, and smart technology, call on your neighbors at locally owned VGI. VGI, to connect and protect.
Check out why First Community Federal Credit Union is the #1 local auto lender in the Concho Valley. With new, used, or refinance autos, we can save you money. First Community has great payment options and low prices on GAP, extended warranty, and credit life insurance, so we can make your payment fit your budget. So be smart, bank smart, and contact First Community today for your auto financing needs.
We're back. Second quarter begins between Glenn and Lone Star. 8 teams in game 2 tonight. Glenn is up 6-0. And
who put that lick on him there? They are hitting machines here.
Wouldn't be surprised if it was number 3. Missed him right then. They could have had a big loss, and instead he almost scored. He got inside the 1-yard line.
Samaniego.
Yes, Samaniego. Try to go pretty fast here. They hand off, balls on the ground. Well, the Raiders should have had that. They didn't get it thanks to Julian Campos being very aware of his surroundings and what was going on. He got in there and got the ball. It prevented the turnover. But you know, with no experience in football, forget about playing. When I first started, I'm like, how do you buckle these pants? Well, the coaches, of course, said, ask an 8th grader.
So, penalty on Glenn, and that moves the ball down to like the 1 foot line.
Okay.
Yeah, but you're right. Here, put these on. Okay.
Ask an 8th grader how to do it. Oh, boy.
Uh-huh. Idiot, you don't know nothing.
Golly, nobody wanted to ask an 8th grader. Especially that fire-breathing monster like that. They're going to get stopped for a loss big time. Backed up thanks to Ezekiel Sanchez, number 32, who got in there fast.
Jackson Cook also in there.
Kalen Flores, the ball carrier. It's a loss of about, what, 4? 4 or 5?
Yeah, loss of 4.
Second quarter here at San Angelo Stadium. 6-0. We got to switch.
Yeah, 6-0.
I just have to stop and make sure I got that.
It's, yeah.
Backwards. Lone Star. The Texans showing that they can put the pigskin in the promised land too. Julian Campos, Alpha Paving, touchdown.
Well, now you don't have to change it. It's
yeah, for the Texans.
It's correct now.
We said the score was backwards. Raiders up 6-0, but it's now the Texans have 6 now, and they will probably go for 2. No, 6-0. 6-6 now.
6-6 now.
It is 6-6 in the second quarter with 6:39 to go. Julian Campos gets the first touchdown for Lone Star in this game. They had 1 in the game before.
So you're going to that 2-point play. Not a bunch of 2-point plays that you have on that sheet of here.
I guess we're not going to see the beast. They're not ready.
No.
Oh, talking about equipment. Somebody forgot their ear pad on their helmet. Guess who it was? Attorney at law. Where's your ear pad? Oh, no.
Our favorite guitar player.
Yeah, at a home, at an away game. Luckily, they had some
Uh-oh,
extra.
hang on.
We got to
stop in the clock. Timeout, Lone Star.
So the Lone Star Texans have called a timeout to think about what they're going to do here. Fans, check out why First Community Federal Credit Union is the #1 local auto lender with great rates on new, used, or refinanced autos and a variety of payment options. They can help make your payment fit your budget. So be smart, bank smart. Apply online, 1cfcu.org, or call 325-653-1465. Rates and terms based on approved credits. Be sure and get our apps to watch Concho Sports events on your TV in high def. The Concho Sports Roku or Amazon Fire TV apps, install them on either device. Just search Concho Sports on Roku and Fire TV. You get your best viewing experience. And be sure and give us a like on Instagram, Facebook, and we are at Concho Sports on YouTube. Thanks to everybody joining us on our various platforms as we have a timeout on the field with 6:39 to go. Second quarter in our second of a doubleheader here tonight. 38-6 was the score in the first game with Glen Raiders dominating the Lone Star Texans. Texans just scored. Looking for some payback. They can take the lead here with this 2-point conversion should they get it. It's brought to you by Ski and Lock Shop. Deep toss. Going to have to reverse directions. Got away from one defender, but he won't get away from the next wave as he stopped at the 3-yard line. And he escaped. Xavier Linsom, number 70 right there. Got away from that.
Boy, somebody brought him down. Oh, number 32, I think it was, Sanchez. Brought him down.
Oh, that was...
Let him know, hey,
yeah.
Yep, you're not going to run that.
So they had the opportunity to take the lead, couldn't do it. We're tied at 6, and we'll be back at San Angelo Stadium after this. You're watching Texans and the Raiders Middle School Showdown on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union.
Check out why First Community Federal Credit Union is the #1 local auto lender in the Concho Valley. With new, used, or refinance autos, we can save you money. First Community has great payment options and low prices on GAP, extended warranty, and credit life insurance, so we can make your payment fit your budget. So be smart, bank smart, and contact First Community today for your auto financing needs.
At Schertz Landscape, we care about the quality of trees that you put in your landscape.
Back at San Angelo Stadium, here's the Shirts Landscape Company kickoff and a heck of a return. We've seen several tonight in the first game, and this is a nice one.
Well, in that one, you have to realize that ball's live. So all the Glenn players standing around looking at it, and very wisely, the Lone Star player, look at this, they're just sitting back waiting on it. Boop, I'll take that.
That was a nice little play there. You brought off the bounce. Didn't butterfinger it.
Yep.
On special teams, there have been some big things happen on special teams tonight. Some good runs and that.
Yeah, and just getting caught up in the moment.
It happens, but this is good preparation. I'm glad they have the bands here. It's a good preparation for what the atmosphere will be like later when there's thousands of screaming fans.
Well, and
on one side, you have the San Angelo people, good, well-mannered, God-fearing, good folks.
And then
then on the other side, whoever's on the other side,
where do we start?
All fans are the best. On the other side, we got to beat the referee team. Makes the handoff, does a good job of it, escapes the tackle, steps out of one, and gets inside the 25-yard line. That's Julian Campos.
He picked up 7 yards on that run. 6:23.
Campos is quite an athlete. I like. He can throw too. I like that one. That's Rock and Roll Part 2, the band, isn't it? Gary Glitter.
Gary Glitter.
Who's in jail and deserves to be.
Yeah.
6 minutes to go.
Hold on.
Quarter.
Hold on, we're swapping. Okay, yeah.
That was Ewell Harris. Had to tell something to Fabian Lopez. Rolling out to the left, throwing, and it's caught. He got hit hard. He kept going, though. That's tough. Aaron Davila. Right there. Oh, number 3 put a good shot on him, but he still managed to get a few yards. No, that wasn't 3. I got to give the right credit here to Jonathan Berman.
And Isaiah McGrew, number 30, was also there helping. I'm looking out there. Let's see, number 8. Let's see. Samanego.
Fabian Lopez. Elijah Espinoza. 2 of the receivers on the left there. The back is Ewell Harris. And that's Harris on the carry.
Number 22, Cash Brindley.
Even Samaniego also in on the tackle. Under 5 minutes to go in the half. We'll see a band show, I believe, right?
No.
No band show?
No. They might, you never know. They may surprise us and walk out there and do, like I said a few years ago.
Well, Evan Vaughn's going to come kick for us. He did the other night.
Well, let's hope. Yeah, that was impressive.
Wide to the left, Aaron Davila. On the right, Josiah Laffard. Going left again, he's got somebody putting up their hand Randy Moss style. He's going to go ahead and keep it. It's a hard hit out of bounds from 3 of the Glenn defenders.
And number 31 there, Berman, running with his back. If he'd have flipped around and looked, he could have stopped that before they got it.
Braxton Diaz, of course, in on that tackle.
And that was a first down. That was a first down run.
And the ball's at the 9, so we have a first and goal situation here.
So we are in the Angelo MRI red zone.
You are correct, sir. Handoff, he was losing his footing before he got to the line of scrimmage. He gets a little bit, though.
51. Mason Williams there. Coming off. He's on the top of the pile. I was trying to see who else. Get all these kids' names in there.
You bet. Definitely going to try and do that if it is all possible. Matthew Artiega is number 50.
38.
We've got Joseph Trevino is 51.
Yeah.
Dominic Ronquillo. That's a guard on the right side. On the left side,
Quarterback
Guevara.
keeper.
Here's Campos. Steps out of a tackle. Campos to the 6-yard line before he's knocked out of bounds.
And who ran him out of bounds?
Let me guess, number 3.
Braxton Diaz. Who had that chance there to get him right there?
A lot of intensity. Wham! And then he got airborne.
Brindley, number 22. Downfield, number 72. Gomez Cabrera.
It looks like it says, yeah, that's 2 last names, Gomez Cabrera.
I think whenever I blew it up, I dropped that first name. So apologize, Mom.
That's Mom's maiden name. And
I don't know.
Throwing. Intercepted. Is he going to take it to the house? Probably not, but he got an interception. Great job. And he's, well, let's take a look. Medical Arts Pharmacy bringing you our instant replays. That is number 12. That's Richard Covington. And Covington.
And he lost the ball.
No way.
Yep, he lost the ball, and Lone Star gets it back. So it's an interception and a fumble. Interception and a fumble.
Therefore, we grow our...
He got it right around the goal line. He was... they were trying to go to Fabian Lopez.
Covington took a pretty big hit there, and the ball came loose.
Did he come down on the ball?
No, I think he hit, and then he flipped over and came down on his back.
Tied at 6. We have a good one here. Could be an all-time classic.
2:34. And Lone Star's been driving this.
A lot of ball control. Aaron Davila wide to the left. They'll send a man in motion, run the jet sweep to him. That's Ewell Harris. And Harris has the 10, the 5. Knocked out of bounds inside the 2-yard line. First and goal.
And that's just a nice pitch. Nice downfield blocking.
Yeah, that was Josiah Lafford. Threw a good block.
And what's one thing it's doing with this long drive, and then they intercepted, and they're getting right back out there, it's wearing this defense out.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they're not conditioned the way the big boys are to be out there playing nonstop.
Conditioning is so important at the varsity level. They'll get there. Gonna run it himself. Julian Campos. That is an Alpha Paving touchdown. It's Julian Campos on the keeper from 2 yards out. And that gives them the lead. The Texans take their first lead of the night, both games. Flexen, Julian Campos. So we'll see in that the 2-point conversion here. Dick's Lock and Safe eShop. Standing to his right is Jalen Flores. Gonna throw, pressure coming. Rolling to the right, looking for somebody, just throws it to the sideline out of bounds. And the score will remain 12-6. The Texans have the lead for the first time this evening. Lone Star Texans, Glen Raiders, more coming up. You're watching middle school football, the hometown showdown between the Texans and Raiders on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union.
At Schertz Landscape, we care about the quality of trees that you put in your landscape. Therefore, we grow our trees here locally in the Concho Valley. As a certified arborist, I not only care about the quality of your tree being planted, but I am also qualified as a tree risk assessor. I can evaluate the health of an older tree or the risk that it may have to you and your property. Come see us at Shirts Landscape, where we care about the quality of your trees.
March. Welcome back to San Angelo Stadium. You're watching middle school football, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union. Thanks to them and all of our sponsors tonight for making this annual thing possible. 12-6. The Lone Star Texans have the lead on the Glen Raiders, thanks to a 2-yard run from Julian Campos. 2-point conversion didn't work out, but they still lead 12-6. And here's the Shirts Landscape Company kickoff to the Glen Raiders.
Oh my gosh, who is this burner?
This is Colt Martin. Colt 45. He's Colt 25. Nice run. He's finally knocked out of bounds thanks to Yul Harris.
He gets it back to the Lone Star 44.
Like I say, we've seen some good returns this evening, and that was a good one. Gives them some good field position.
So he bounces once, takes it at the 25, runs cross field.
And a good block by Isaiah McGrew as he went outside.
Now see, as he matures, he had that ball in his left hand as he was running. As he matures, he's going to move that ball to the right hand so that in the event he does get hit and that ball goes out of bounds, they keep it. Or if he happens to lose the ball, it'll go out of bounds.
Braylon Kennard finally brought him down.
We'll be Friday night. Darren and I will be at Friendship. We will also have Brandon, who's on camera, and one of my kids coming from TLCA, coming out of my program. It's going to do work with Brandon, and they're going to do the Lakeview game.
That ought to be cool.
And he is super stoked for that.
Hope you'll join us for all of them. Look out. This one goes nowhere. First contact on that one made by Elijah Espinoza. He's number 31. There he is. He goes low, and Braylon Kennard goes high.
I'm going to bring up 3rd and 12. One other thing, Larry Hulsher and Zach Carlock will be doing the wall game.
Oh, cool.
So we will have all 3 games Friday night.
45 seconds and counting to go in the half. Lynn trying to tie this thing up, maybe take the lead. I don't know how he got out of that, but he did. Heading to the sideline and out of bounds. Nice little shimmy and shake there from Sutton Young.
Nice run. Steps out of it.
Jonathan Burrow, I thought he had him.
So nice job by Young. He had it in his left hand, in his right hand, and as he took off, he was putting it in his right hand. I'm sorry, left hand, my bad. So that if he had that balls away from the defenders.
Got to remember that kind of stuff. There's good fundamentals they teach. 35 seconds, and he's gonna
punt it.
Punt it on 4th and 10. Had a nice return, a good opportunity.
Nobody back, and it takes a Lone Star bounce.
Braxton Diaz picks it up. 28 seconds to go. 12-6. Texans lead this one over the Glen Raiders. Still another half to go, and I see the bands lined up down past the end zone.
They are.
I think we might just get us a show.
I think we're, like I said, even if we get them walking out there, that's.
I want to hear Monday Night Football. Dun-na-na, dun-na-na. That's a good one.
Yep, look at that. Hey, Brandon, as you go back to your right and go right there, hold. So look at all those Central kids down there coming out and supporting their fellow programs where they came from.
Got players down there. I'm trying to see if I can spot any of them that I know. We're way up here, though. I'm not used to it.
No, my nose is almost bleeding. We're so far up here.
I can't breathe oxygen. No oxygen.
Picks up 2 on the run.
15 seconds.
Might be the.
And no need, really, at the lead. We'll get you a little band show, then have some fun, and we'll come back and have the second half, and it should be an entertaining one. After Glenn won the first game 38-6, it is the Lone Star Texans who are ahead of this one at halftime. Lone Star 12, Glenn 6. We're at the half. We'll have looks like some music for you coming up for the halftime show, and then we'll be back for the third quarter. 12-6, Texans lead the Raiders. You're watching the Texans and the Raiders middle school football on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union.
Save $10,000 on a new 2024 GMC Sierra 1500 truck. That's right, you could save $10,000 on a new Sierra Pro Crew Cab. Drive a new GMC Terrain and save $5,000. Or save $5,000 on a new Buick Encore. $10,000 off a new GMC Sierra, $5,000 off a new GMC Terrain, or $5,000 off a new Buick Encore. That's huge savings. Mitchell Buick GMC, your hometown dealer.
Pain is never planned, and recovery time is never convenient. But the last thing you want to do is wait for answers. At Angelo MRI, you are more than a number. We can get you results within 24 hours at a price you can afford. So when you need to get back into the game fast, tell your doctor you want to go to Angelo MRI. We hope you don't need us this season. But in case you do, remember, it's your health, your choice, your MRI.
Since
Welcome back to San Angelo Stadium as we begin the second half of the Glen Raiders and Lone Star Texans. It's 8th grade showdown tonight, live on Concho Sports Network. Kickoff's brought to you by Schertz Landscape Company. Here's the return from Lone Star. It's taken around the 10 or the 20 and out to the 37-yard line.
Who got him there?
It was a hard hit, I know that.
The decleater there.
Medical Arts Pharmacy bringing you our instant replays.
Got to put on your glasses?
Yeah, because I got to see some names here. The kickoff from Christian De La Garza.
Oh, number 12.
Aaron
Covington.
Richard Covington. He's made some other hits tonight, too.
Well, and he made the interception down here and brought it back, and he's the one that he took a hit and lost it. So
just underway, third quarter. 12-6 is the score, and Lone Star has the lead in this one. Nice run close to midfield down at the 48-yard line. Is that going to be a first?
Grayson DeAnda with the tackle, number 60.
He's about a yard shy of the first down.
Coming out of.
Of course, the defense is running the 3-4.
Yeah, and it was nice to hear Coach Smith last night say they were going to run some little Tampa, little
Tampa 2,
little high twin high safety, little single high safety. All these different looks. Yep.
Tries to get to the outside, and he will not even get close as he's brought down quickly on the play by
Cash Brimley.
Yeah. Make sure I got that right, because that was a nice tackle.
What are we doing? So the down marker on the other side, they all of a sudden just started moving it. So it's 3rd and 7.
Julian Campos is the quarterback, wearing number 1. Aaron Davila and Yul Harris wide to the right side. They'll have 2 backs. Kaysen Brown wide to the left side. Throwing! Far sideline, and the receiver went down. He got tangled up.
That was the good old San Angelo turf monster.
Oh, that's like the 4th time.
You can see him right here. He tries to stop, and just that turf monster got in good coverage though. Number 11, Ja'Cory Clay. It's going to bring up 4th and 7, and they're obviously going to punt.
Just punt it away, and Aaron Davila will be doing the honors. That was Harris that was snapping the ball, the deep snapper.
Nice.
Wants to return it. He touched it, and he got it under control.
Oh, he's got a seam.
Is that Braxton Diaz?
That would be number 3. Mr. Everything, Braxton Diaz.
Kickoff return team playing good as a safety tonight. Hard hitting.
Look at this snap. Nice snap.
A very quality snap.
And look.
Ooh, how did he get that? Because he can hit, because he ran into him and they didn't knock him backwards. He's not afraid of a collision. From the 38, it's 1st and 10.
Great job at that time. Great job. Y'all done it awesome. If we stayed together, that was unreal.
Snap wants to throw. Got happy feet there for a second. Squares up, throws long, got a man wide open.
Incomplete. Incomplete.
Is he out of bounds?
He was out of bounds. Incomplete.
Oh, man.
It was a nice. Who is that? De La Garza, quarterback.
Yeah, that's the first time we've seen him at quarterback.
I think that was in. That was in when he caught it. But you know what? We're not down there on the field. The officials looking right down the sideline.
I'm all for instant replay at every level, even if it does delay the game.
I have a friend that he used to call football, and he was an official in New Mexico. He hated instant replay.
Yeah. I hate it if my mistakes were put on blast, too. Into the backfield, swung him down. Nice stop by Jonathan Berman.
Colt Martin there carrying the ball. Going to bring up 3rd and...
Berman was on him like white on rice.
Is that 3rd and 17, 18?
Somewhere in that vicinity. On 3rd down. 3rd and forever. Oh, they're going to come at him. Here they come.
Smoke.
Going to bring that heat. He's running all over the place.
Oh, but he's got it.
It's away
he
from
cuts
him.
Back.
Johnny Football. He's still going. Christian De La Garza.
No flags on the play.
It's pretty. He looked a little Johnny Football. I'm wearing my Johnny Football shirt.
He did look a little Johnny Football there.
He did.
Yeah. Little Johnny Football player.
On its 1st down, under 5 minutes to go in the 3rd. Game 2. Texans trying to get themselves a win after getting clobbered in game 1. Glenn Space Raiders with the ball and the throw from Del Garza. Oh, and if he's in bounds, that is one nice
They're calling it catch.
He went up and got it. Nice. That's Carlos Padilla.
McGrew.
That'll be a 1st and goal. Let's see here. Had to go up for it, but
Number 30, just high pointing that ball. I grew. No.
Excuse me, I read the wrong.
Wrong.
I read the wrong one.
Isaiah McGrew, number 30.
Good job, Isaiah McGrew.
The only reason I know that is I can only call out the,
I'm not
the
sure
Glenn numbers because, I can't read the.
They switched those dang uniforms and messed me up. But yeah, he had to go up. Looks like he's got some height on him. Right over the defender. And they have a 1st down. And they have a touchdown. Just inside. Caught. Touchdown. Alpha Paving touchdown.
And who caught that?
That was Braxton Diaz. Mr. Everything. Mr. Everything, yeah. He's not afraid to take a hit because he did take one from Gavin Galindo, but didn't matter. We are tied at 12. They can take the lead on this. The Dick Safe and Lock Company 2-point conversion try. Garza pointing. A little Johnny Football over. Not for long. Not for long as he was taken to the turf quickly by Elijah Espinoza. So the 2-point conversion's what? We've gotten one tonight from one game?
One. That was Glenn's, what is it?
Achilles
Green
heel.
team. Green team.
Yeah. That's kind of carried over. We are tied at 12. We have a good game going here. It's a showdown. The Lone Star Texans, Glen Raiders, tied at 12 at San Angelo Stadium. You're watching middle school football presented by First Community Federal Credit Union.
Since 1957, Medical Arts Pharmacy has been your neighborhood professionals, welcoming you when you come in and delivering when you can't. Through all the advancements in medicine, therapies, and equipment, Medical Arts has grown with you to make sure your family has the very latest in care. Today, we can offer you immunizations, all of your medicines in special multi-dose packaging, and compounding right here in your neighborhood pharmacy, where some things have changed with the times, but the best things never will. Medical Arts Pharmacy.
Back at San Angelo Stadium, ready for the Shirts Landscape Company kickoff. We are tied at 12 between the Lone Star Texans and the Glen Raiders. This is the A team. A teams playing each other. We had the B teams come up first in a 38-6 victory for Glenn, but they're having problems in this second one with these feisty Lone Star Texans. But they did tie it up on a pass and a nice little catch just in the end zone for Braxton Diaz. Church Landscape Company kickoff. I don't know if you touched it. It went right past him. It didn't matter, though. Inside the 5, here's the return.
He's got a crease.
Fabian Lopez. Flexing to the 46-yard line. Add that to the many nice returns tonight on this field. Both teams, both games. When you're going, please let me catch up there. Let me catch up there. He's pointing.
He's looking up a little bit of a hold there.
It scares me the way he's carrying the ball at first. And I had it hanging out there. Nice return. He was brought down finally by Colt Martin. It's a replay is brought to you by Medical Arts Pharmacy.
Also saw Nicholas Elliott there. I want to say his mama is hopefully watching him play from out in California. Yep, she's out there having to handle some not being here. Talked to her earlier this week.
He's on the ground, Jalen Flores, close to midfield. Knocked back by several defenders. That's the big guy is Cabrera Gomez, number 72.
And she specifically asked, Concho Sports doing the live stream like they did last year?
I'm glad we are. This is a yearly thing. I mean, we covered this game before we could even broadcast the game. We'd be out here back in the day. Looks like I thought that was an instant replay. Kind of the same thing. Out of bounds, Flores.
Brought down by Sanchez.
Jalen Flores.
He kind of looks like played for A&M. Then he wore 21. Oh, and it's coming back. Holding.
Well, I'm confused now.
No, what was his name? Started with a J.
I should know this.
I think he wore like number 3, though.
Was he big?
He was a big guy.
Jamar Toombs?
Was that it? Toombs?
Big running back?
Yeah, big running back like that. Yep, Toombs.
First Aggie game I ever went to, they beat Texas with Toombs.
Yep.
And Applewhite was sick. He came in for the last play and Chris Sims' introduction to that game.
Then he got a ruptured spleen.
Golly. He got beat up his career. I saw him on podcast the other day, doing good. Everybody's got a podcast now. Look at this. Cut back to the middle, across midfield, and that'll be a first down.
Right down by Sanchez again.
Harris on the run. Jet sweet toss.
Cuts it back inside those tackles.
Anderson Harris in the flight pattern this time to the right. He's going to switch places with Elijah Espinoza, who will go left. They fake that sweep and they give it. They faked it to Harris and gave it to Flores.
Brought down by McGrew, number 30.
I like that play.
And I'm pretty sure we will see that Friday night.
In misdirection. We're under 2 minutes. Third quarter. Tied at 12. I wonder if they would do overtime tonight.
Oh, no.
Probably not.
Didn't we tie 1 year, too?
I think so. You're right.
Because I think we asked that exact same question.
Campos wants to keep it, and he does. Sideline. Out of bounds, and he's thrown down by Aiden Samaniego, number 8. You know, I was talking to some of the Bobcats, varsity Bobcats, the other night, and they just couldn't believe there was a time when there wasn't overtime in high school football. They're like, you mean they didn't allow overtime?
No, yeah, they didn't allow it.
Not till 1996.
It was penetrations is what it came down to.
It's ridiculous.
How many times you made it inside the red zone?
A sweep to the right side.
Up, and it's coming back.
Flores. What happened?
It's going to be, looks like it's going to be a hold.
Gonna leave us restoration and solar penalty. Yeah, of course, Braxton Diaz got to him first and wouldn't let go. The thing that wouldn't let go.
Let's see here. Personal foul. Face mask. Oh, all right. Well, that'll be the 15-yard type. That'll take it back, and it will definitely be first down and wall. What is that?
Number 8 is Aiden Samaniego. He's got the web foot, the shoes, the yellow shoes. Looks like web. I thought of web foot, and Oregon says web foot on there.
Is that first and 26?
Well,
yep, got the web feet.
web feet. Reverse.
Little trickeration here.
This is Josiah Lahard. He's knocked out of bounds.
Sanchez, number 32.
Around midfield.
Guess they go back. McGrew tried to get him.
Of course, Diaz was hot on his trail as well.
Yeah, Diaz, he's been all over this field tonight.
Yeah, I'm seeing him Mason Van Sickle type of dude. Well,
yeah.
He's a safety, but still he gets to the ball every time. Just about. He can hit.
41 seconds left in the third. Is he coming out of that safety? Oh, yeah, he is playing that safety, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yep.
I reckon. Throwing. Can't get to it. Outstretched. Couldn't reach it. Pass intended for Darren Davila. It was a Desmond Rose on the coverage for Glenn. Ball is just about at midfield. We have 35 seconds to go in the third. It is
third and 22.
Third and 22. They made up for a little,
a little bit. Just a little bit shy of wall. Third and Miles.
In these situations, it's like Squeaky English has been for the Bobcats. It's good to have a quarterback that can bail you out. Can at any time take off running. This is going to be a long pass, and it's in and out of the hands of Fabian Lopez, who wants a flag. I don't think he's going to get it.
Not going to get it. That looked like good coverage to me. Reared back through it.
Oh, nice arm.
Nice arm.
I'm liking this kid.
Very nice arm.
Jaquan Clay on the coverage.
Going to bring up fourth and 22.
They were underway. Tied at 12. It was a dominating first game by Glenn. Not so in this second one. This one's going to go right down to the wire.
Yeah, Glenn won the first one 38-6.
Texans trailed, tied it up, and then took the lead for a little bit, 12-6. And Glenn tied it up. The punt comes down at the 20. And that's where it will stay.
Diaz with the fair catch.
We have 23 seconds to go in the third. Going to be a good fourth quarter because this is for pride, for bragging rights. Okay.
That was 7th grade.
Okay. So Lone Star,
seventh grade.
Won 20-60.
Yeah.
So yeah, I guess they don't do that anymore. When I played 7th grade football, they would put you in you had to stay on the sidelines for the 8th grade game, and they'd surprise put you in. Half of us would hide. Tried to hide by us. I don't want to go in or get clobbered. Because those 8th graders are so much bigger than us back then. I mean, they just seem so giant.
Brindley, number 22 Brindley is with that carry.
Better get in the game with the 8th graders. Coach, I can't.
That's the end of the third quarter.
That's it. We're going to play one more, and it should be a good one. We are knotted up at 12 with one more to go in our doubleheader evening here in Game 2. You're watching the Texans and the Raiders. Lone Star versus Glenn. Tied at 12. Presented by First Community Federal Credit Union. Stick around.
Having a truck is essential. You should drive a Tundra from Mitchell Toyota. A Toyota Tundra is a formidable combination of power, space, and technology. Plus, it's a great-looking truck. Mitchell Toyota, where we put the deal back in dealership.
Would you like a time lapse of your construction project? David Bell Photography and Drone Services. Need to check your roof for hail damage but don't want to climb up that rickety ladder? Perhaps you're selling property. We also cover sports and weddings. David Bell Photography and Drone Services. San Angelo, it's time to invest in your home and protect your future. Olivas Restoration and Solar, your trusted partner in roofing, solar, insulation, and fencing. Call Olivas Restoration and Solar today for your free consultation.
At VGI Technology, our mission is to connect and protect our communities using innovative technologies while providing an exceptional customer experience. Everyone on our team took part in creating this mission statement, and everyone on our team is committed to stand by every word. So for your home and office internet security.
Back at San Angelo Stadium, one more quarter to go. We are tied at 12 between Lone Star and Glenn in the annual middle school showdown. On the short pass, out of bounds. Christian De La Garza. On the throw from Sutton Young. He's been pretty accurate with his passes tonight. Middle school football on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union. I'm Vince Ferragamo. Phil McConkey is alongside. Old school player names.
I'd prefer to be, what was his name?
Gary Hogaboom.
Gary Hogaboom. That old Gary Hoganboom.
He got sandwiched. Colt Martin on that carry.
Yeah, the Bill Romanowski.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah.
Man, remember when he broke Harry Collins' jaw?
Oh, my gosh. He spit on a player. He was a nasty player.
Him and Brian Cushing.
Yep.
Well, Michael Strahan was a great player, but also a scary player. You imagine him running at you, angry?
Bill Bates.
Oh, man.
Talking about some old-time
Randy
Cowboys.
White, Jack Lambert. They're going to stop him before he has a chance to go anywhere this time, and that was a nice stop by Stefan Guevara. Check this out.
Colt
right
Martin.
up the middle.
Yep, just blew up that gap.
Barely had time to, give it to Colt Martin. Even Guevara's fired up. Isaiah McGrew is the receiver on the near side, 2 up top. That's from the outside coming, and he gets blocked. Good block. But now the other guys are going to get him. You won't get away from them.
And that's Sutton Young back in at quarterback number 16.
And he goes to the turf. Sacked. Now check this out. Well, I will say this. Number 25. Yeah, Colt Martin. He did a good job blocking that blitzer. He stayed on it too, but then the other guys caught up to him.
So it is 4th and not quite as far, but and they drop back into punt. One hops it.
Yeah, he gets it off though. Gonna take a land bounce.
Gonna cross the 50, 47, 48.
And that is where the Texans will set up shop, and tied at 12. They could take the lead here. We have 5:17 to go in this ball game. Looking to go 1-1 after losing the first one, but the Texans are playing a good game here. This has been mainly a defensive struggle. Ball is on the 48. Thanks for joining us on Concho Sports Network. We appreciate you guys. This is an annual event. Someday we hope we'll be so big we'll have a big old Concho Sports party before this game. A block party.
Have a tailgate party.
Yeah. On first down. Have the Wildcat in. Here he goes. Julian Campos out of bounds. Close to the first down.
It's run out of bounds by,
let me guess, Braxton Diaz.
yeah.
They are in Raider territory.
I tell you, I'm looking down there on the sideline. I see some orange jerseys or sweatshirts.
Up the middle, reverses direction, and goes back the other way, and avoids a tackle and gets inside the 40. He did a lot of work for a couple of yards. Check this out. He goes left. I think I'll turn around and go.
I'm going to go this way.
Keep going. Look at that. Somebody got his foot.
Samaniego.
Good job, you know. That makes a huge difference. You know, you just get a hand on him and hold him or trip him up.
That's all you need is just put that hand on him a little bit.
That's silent assassin stuff. If you could be the guy that hangs on, and does that, that silent assassin doing the play.
Well, you see that a lot on Friday night where they'll just hold up the player until the cavalry gets there, and then everybody comes, and anybody in an orange jersey just comes and hammers somebody.
Yep. 4:05. We'll be under 4 minutes to go by the time they snap the ball. They're gonna do the Wildcat type of thing. The Wild Pecs.
3rd and 6.
Jake Kuhn takes the snap, and he hands it off to Julian Campos. Yeah.
Campos dives forward. Going to be a yard short. It's going to bring up 4th and 1.
Of course, they'll go for it. They were to score, if they could get this first down and maybe another 2 and score it in the game, pretty much. They can do ball control. But this Wildcat thing is working out pretty well for them. Three in the flight pattern. On 4th down, you're going to need about a yard, a little over a yard, and they're going to call a timeout. 3 minutes to go in the ball game. We are tied at 12. Will they convert to 4th? Will somebody come out on top, or will we end in a stalemate? We'll find out. We'll take a quick break. You're watching middle school football, the Texans and the Raiders on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union.
At VGI Technology, our mission is to connect and protect our communities using innovative technologies while providing an exceptional customer experience. Everyone on our team took part in creating this mission statement, and everyone on our team is committed to stand by every word. So for your home and office internet, security, cameras, and smart technology, call on your neighbors at locally owned VGI. VGI, to connect and protect.
Check out why First Community.
Welcome back to San Angelo Stadium. You're watching middle school football, the showdown between Lone Star and Glenn. We're tied at 12 here in our finale of the evening, and it'll leave us restoration.
And Glenn's going to pick up a penalty. It'll be offsides. They were bearing down. If you're Lone Star, right at 3 minutes.
Time for a hero to step up and be a middle school legend forever. had some fantastic finishes. We also had a lot of decisive victories in this game. What's going on?
False start. So they give it, and they take it away.
Something in all these years I've never mentioned on the air. Junior high football, we run through the signs. It's back in the Olympics. Somebody fell in front of me. Chase Harris was his name, and my foot caught his helmet and kicked it right off his head. Somehow I didn't fall, but then you see a bunch of players go tumbling on top of each other, and I kicked his helmet off of him.
Why can I so see that?
We're going to win, yeah! Oh, oops. Get your helmet off.
Smack you in the head. Yep. Look at that nut little
on the ground, and they run him down. Got him. That was Campos. Stopped by Isaiah McGrew.
McGrew just grabbed hold of him. Is he coming to that defensive end position? Or was he playing that linebacker?
I'm not sure. Let's see. McGrew. We've said his name a few times as of late.
They got him lining up as a DN there. And he's setting up real wide.
Blitzing up the middle. Nope, then back off.
Oh, no, he's playing that linebacker.
Yeah. Scrum. Rugby fun. Rugby's a contact sport. Football's a collision sport.
And who comes off the bottom of that pile?
Number 3.
Braxton Diaz.
Action Braxton.
Yep. Yeah, can you imagine if we were doing a post game? He'd definitely be one of the guys we'd be talking to.
You know, the thing is, a lot of coaches after games, and I know Coach Smith will come up to the press box to do an interview. Problem is, at San Angelo Stadium, you're going to need a defibrillator. I mean, you have to hike up Mount Everest to get up here.
Yeah, no doubt.
San Angelo Stadium gives you a free workout every time you go to a game.
Hey, and I did, talking about stadiums, I did see that Stephenville-Brownwood game was played in War Memorial Stadium there in Stephenville.
Oh, okay.
So they did let them play it, and I don't know if they got special permission because it was such a rivalry game, but
that's Tarleton Stadium.
That's Tarleton Stadium, yeah.
Just done renovation and stuff with them being D1.
I think they named it after Coach Reisman. So Lon Reisman, who was the head basketball coach forever.
Mm-hmm. A fiery individual.
Oh my gosh.
Cool dude, though.
Intense. Remember I interviewed him one time for the JTAC, and I was scared to death.
He is the man responsible for the career of Dennis Rodman, getting him to play ball in college. He went to his house.
Yep.
It's crazy.
Nice run by 21.
Jalen Flores.
Snuffed out by Sanchez.
We're under a minute to go here, and it's 4th down. Now we're going to bring the kicker out and win the game.
No, it's 2nd down.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's 2nd down.
Look at the scoreboard instead of the...
Timeout.
Timeout.
Glenn. That's the
takes
first
the
of the half.
timeout, and this has gone down to the wire. 45 seconds to go. Each team has 2 timeouts, and it is 12-12, all knotted up at San Angelo Stadium between the Texans and the Raiders. Fans, check out why First Community is the #1 local auto lender with great rates on new, used, or refinanced autos and a variety of payment options. They can help make payment fit your budget. Be smart, bank smart, apply online. 1cfcu.org or 653-1465. Rates and terms based on approved credit. And hey, go to see Mitchell. Y'all can work together. I'll let you know if you're in the market for a new car or truck. See the folks at Mitchell Automotive Group. Mitchell Toyota on Knickerbocker Road. Mitchell GMC on Sherwood Way. 2nd down. 45 seconds to go. Texans have a good opportunity to get away with a win here. They keep it on the ground. A 5-yard run there.
38 seconds. Timeout, Glenn.
That'll leave them with 1. We'll take a quick one. We'll be back with the finale, 12-12, 36 seconds to go. We have a timeout. You're watching the Texans and the Raiders on Concho Sports Network, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union.
Check out why First Community Federal Credit Union is the #1 local auto lender in the Concho Valley. With new, used, or refinance autos, we can save you money. First Community has great payment options and low prices on gap, extended warranty, and credit life insurance, so we can make your payment fit your budget. So be smart, bank smart, and contact First Community today for your auto financing needs.
We're back at San Angelo Stadium. We're watching middle school Texans Raiders football, presented by First Community Federal Credit Union on Concho Sports Network. We're in the Angelo MRI red zone. 34 seconds to go, tied at 12. On the keeper, escapes. Campos to the 10-yard line. Clock at 25, and it's running. They have a timeout.
Lone Star going to take their timeout. They are not. They're letting it run. Oh.
High drama.
Lynn takes their last timeout.
Here's the situation. The showdown for the bragging rights and a preview of some of the athletes coming up will be in the San Angelo Central Bobcats program. Glenn, first game between the other two teams. You know, me growing up in Dublin, I can't fathom there being two teams, so many students. So the first game was a blowout. Glenn won 38-6. They scored on the first play from scrimmage. When they got the ball back, they scored on their next play. Great game by them, but we're tied at 12 here, 15 seconds to go. Lone Star Texans, Glen Raiders. Lone Star has the ball. They have a chance to win this one in the last few seconds. They are going to kick.
They're going to kick. It's number 11.
This is Aaron Davila. Aaron Davila out of the hold of Jasper Councilman. 26-yard attempt. It's going to be short. Oh, man. 10 seconds still to go, though. It's short. They tried it.
They tried it. Hey, kudos on them for trying it.
Let him warm up on an extra point. We've been all about the twos, and so far there's been only one, and that was in the first game that was successful. Band's still going. 10 seconds.
9:04 on the actual clock.
Yeah, it's after 9 o'clock.
After 9 o'clock.
These kids have school tomorrow.
Hurry up, these kids have school. I can't believe these kids out here playing.
Hey,
in my day, we would already been in bed.
You know, somebody that didn't like the community pep rallies on weeknights because of that very reason.
Oh, yeah. I sure do.
It wasn't ashamed. It wasn't afraid to say it.
Nope.
Well, Glenn has the ball back with 10 seconds, tied at 12.
No timeouts.
Texans had their chance. Couldn't put it in the end zone. Missed. Field goal fell short. Might be the final play here. Rush coming. He avoids it. Chunks it up. Incomplete. There's still 3 seconds on the clock. They'll have another chance.
3 seconds. What was that ball intended for?
One of the receivers.
Oh, thank you. That obvious.
Well, Della Garza, of course, the quarterback, and
number 10.
He got popped in the face, I think.
Halsey. Okay, we got one more play.
All the marbles, and the ball is on the 19-yard line.
I don't think we're gonna have the Commanders today, where we tip the ball to the defender to the receiver in the end zone.
There have been some fantastic finishes in football, various levels of football this season.
Well, the best one that you and I ever got to call, though,
Homecoming 2010.
Miracle on the Concho.
The Hail Mary Homecoming. Final play. Clock has run out. He's chunking it up. Will it be a tie or? Yes, it will. We tried to. thought I was watching instant replay. It was kind of same play, same guy.
Same guy, same play.
Triple coverage.
And that's ball game, folks.
That is the end of regulation. There won't be an overtime, but Glenn won the first one, 38-6. We end up in a tie. Now, if we were going by the old penetrations, I don't know who would have won. But I'll tell you this, the Texans played a lot better in the first game.
It would have been the Texans because they were inside the red zone whenever they tried that field goal.
Moral victory.
So they would have been, if we would have been playing old school the way it was. But
these coaches do a great job. Hats off to them and the kids. We've always enjoyed this. We look forward to it every year. We'll be a year older. Lord willing, the creek don't rise. We'll be back next season, and there's the future of the Bobcats. We saw some nice athletes, especially the first game, scoring on those runs. We got guys with some wheels. Got some guys that can throw and catch, guys that can tackle. So hopefully it will all come together as varsity players someday. But now they shake hands, knowing they'll be teammates in the future. 12-12. That's the final in our final game of the evening. A tie between the Lone Star Texans and the John Glenn Middle School Space Rangers and Raiders. Raiders and Lady Raiders.
So in the words of some football coaches, you kissed your sister.
Yeah.
It's a tie. You kissed your sister.
Thanks to all of our sponsors tonight. First Community Federal Credit Union, Olivas Restoration and Solar. Thank you guys very much. Alpha Paving, Medical Arts Pharmacy, Mitchell Buick, Mitchell Toyota. Thanks to all you. Be sure and hit us up on Facebook, Instagram, at Concho Sports on YouTube. And we will see you this Friday night. Friendship, which is in Warforth. We'll be in the Lubbock area in Warforth. The Bobcats will finish up the season after the win over Odessa. See if they can upset district champ Friendship this Friday night. We'll be there for all of it live on Concho Sports.
Is that Coach Smith out there in the middle of the field talking to them?
I bet.
That is Coach Smith out there in the middle of the field having a talk with those boys. Future Bobcats being talked to by the head coach of the Bobcats right there. That, my friends, is exactly the way it's done.
That's cool. I was reminiscing back when Brent Davis was here. He would always go kneel in the end zone and observe very quietly.
Yep.
Yeah, that's cool. Well, hats off to the Texans and the Raiders. Glenn gets the win on the first one, 12-12 tie in the finale. And the band did a great job, too, and all the fans. It's a nice thing. So thank you, Arlen. We appreciate it.
Heck yeah. Look forward to Friday night.
Brandon Richardson, did a great job on the camera work tonight. Want to thank Wayne.
Brandon.
Thanks, Zach.
Wayne.
The whole crew.
Yep.
Did a good job. All right. Well, for another year, the rivalry game comes to a close between the Texans and the Raiders. We will see you Friday night for Central versus Friendship. Hope you'll join us on Concho Sports Network. We'll go on about 6:45, 7 o'clock kickoff. Anything else?
I'm good.
All right. Y'all have a wonderful evening. We'll see you Friday night. From San Angelo Stadium, we bid you a good night. Until next time, so long, everybody.